Oh, you're gonna eat food on the stream?
No.
Yes.
It's not a salad. What do you take my family for?
It's like, yeah, I saw broccoli.
There's broccoli and mushrooms and cabbage and pork of some variety.
Some sort of pork, hopefully not poisoned.
I mean, hopefully. My sister likes me a little more than that.
My sister doesn't, so it's all good. I'm kidding. She's a doll.
Don't worry. If I decide that I really need to eat, I'll turn the microphone off. I am not a Neanderthal.
Yeah, Adamist.
No, like legit, I've listened to live streams where I'm like, I will find who's chewing and I will kill them.
Right? Worst DM ever.
We are live, probably no audio. Let me get our audio on before we start talking this time. Hey, I think my audio is working. My audio is working. Let's see if everybody else's audio is working.
Mic check. One,
Mic
two,
check.
1, 2.
As we all go
Is it working?
silent.
Thanks, guys. I think it is working.
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
no idea.
Everything's broken.
No.
Damn
I'm just
it.
saying no to be part of this.
Guys, is it... Hey, if you're watching, can you hear everybody else's audio? Because my Streamlabs is being weird and not minimizing stuff for me.
Is it working?
Okay, yeah, I heard somebody's phone. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't know why my... What's up?
No, it's working. Also, Adam,
Yeah, what's
Turn
up?
off the volume, whoever that is.
no, I can definitely hear everybody. I'm listening to it now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Also,
I don't know.
oh,
Dragonbait, is that your phone that's still on?
yes, sorry. Also, you have the wrong Twitter handle on there for me.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Oh
yes.
my goodness! I told you I was gonna turn it to like Turd Bucket or something. Because you were being very mean to me before we started.
Oh, okay. I was very mean to you. Bite me.
20 SA pod?
Podcast.
Podcast. Oh, like the thing that you talk on. Okay.
Yes.
But it's almost like that
thing
makes
I do.
sense or some shit.
Hey everybody! Welcome to One Shot Onslaught, brought to you via Twitch. I don't know what this is called. Anyway, we are here with Murder on the Eberron Express by, oh man, how do you say, I believe it is her name. It is Orla Ni Duil? I think that's it.
I mean, to be fair, the first time I saw your name, Deweese was not what I came up with.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Orla, if you're watching, you can correct me. But this is a platinum bestseller, one shot on DM's Guild. Very highly rated, highly sought after, and for great reason, because this is nothing like I've ever seen before, and I'm only preempting this because it's a little bit different than any other Dungeons & Dragons experience I've ever been a part of, and viewers may be part of. So there are a total of 8 kind of main NPCs or players. So there's 5 players, so 3 NPCs. I will be the 3 other NPCs. The murderer is randomly determined beforehand, so I guess you could play this thing over and over and over for infinity and just keep having fun with it because you'll never know who's going to be the murderer. So it's kind of a mix of Dungeons & Dragons and Clue. Either I know I'm a murderer, or one of these 5 innocent-looking faces is a murderer. Thank you, Duke Fleeg, for following. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get everybody introduced on the stream as their human avatar and their Dungeons & Dragons avatar. So we'll start with Reggie, right to my left right here. Reggie's the in-game name, by the way.
Hello, my name's Reginald Copperbottom. I am the fanciest lad in all the land. I'm also a scholar, too.
And when you're not being Reggie on this stream, where can people find you and who are you?
It's Labaldo94 on all my socials. If you enjoy podcasts and people talking and doing weird voices and things, follow my podcast. It's the Ashland Chronicles. New episode should be dropping Monday.
Nice.
Moving to my right, the one who is mean to me the whole pre-stream, Dragonbait.
Hi, I'm Dragonplate. Wow.
Wait. One more again? One more time, please. Dragonplate?
Listen.
A dragon made out of plates?
Or maybe it's a meal of a dragon.
Oh.
I'm feeling it might be spicy a little bit.
Yeah. Dang, now I need to go over to Faerun and get me some dragon plates. That sounds really delicious.
Maybe the meat's a little on the hard side, too.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but man, is it going to taste good.
Like a really hard-to-eat steak.
That or it's going to be the easiest boss fight in history, and you just got to throw one rock and the whole dragon plate shatters. So, to my right here, who's this again? Who's this?
I'm Dragonbait. I'm from 20-Sided Adventures. You can find this anywhere at 20SA Podcast. And I'm going to be playing Lucretia Ravenswood.
Awesome. Right below you is Jambalaya.
Wonderful.
Right. Jambalaya Pendergrass.
Excellent.
I'm playing.
No, wait. No, reverse.
Sorry. Jambalaya Pendergrass.
He is
conductor of this here lightning train. I take my job very seriously.
that you do. So when he's not being Jambalaya, the train conductor, he is Gerundu, and you can find him everywhere at Gerundu, including our Discord.
You can find me at the internet.
At the internet. I mean, you go to the homepage of the internet, and it's just a big picture of his face. Like,
That's right.
yeah, it's a lot of work to get it changed too. So that's pretty much everybody's homepages. So don't try it.
We just learned to accept it.
We just accept it. It's Gerundu's face is the
It's
internet
easier
now.
for everyone.
It's easier for everybody.
Take it really, but you know.
Two Gerundu's left is Elsbeth. Did I spell that wrong?
No, I think you spelled it right.
Okay.
I have to.
ELSB. Okay, cool.
Silent Q.
Silent Q. Is there
Elsbeth Amastasia. Because why not? Yeah, I'm playing a half-elf rogue, Elsbeth Amastasia, and when I'm not here annoying the hell out of Adam, I'm on Quest and Chaos annoying the hell out of the GMs there, because why not? Yeah, we do all sorts of D&D stuff, board game stuff, Call of Cthulhu, which we're trying to talk Adam into doing the Call of Cthulhu thing, because that would be fun.
Yeah, we're trying.
Call of Cthulhu is definitely like I've gotten spoiled with an amazing GM for that, so it's like I'm afraid to touch it.
See,
So-
I'm like 50% fart joke, so I don't know if I can do Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, just
I
go
can't
for-
even say the name of it.
Just go for gross out humor. That's Cthulhu enough. And like you can see on my thing, my Twitter is Vanna1895, and I post about D&D and personal stuff and Quest and Chaos, which is where you can find me the rest of the time.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Jeremy.
Hi, I am playing Auric Stonebeard. I am a dwarven bard. I am a gentleman, an inventor, and most of all, a businessman. You can find me at a podcast called Dice Talk. We talk about Dungeons and Dragons and all sorts of different board games and tabletop RPGs. I haven't done too much there, but you can also find me on my Twitter at Dice Talk Show.
Awesome. And without further ado, I think we're ready to get into our murder mystery. So
it very nearly is 8:30.
No, hey, we started like 10 minutes ago. It's not like I was
Close
super
enough.
late. Yeah.
I have to help DB give you shit. It's part of the contract.
I'll change your Twitter name too.
We're best friends now, Adam. That's what happens. We can become best friends, and then we gang up on you.
That's true. That's very true. So this is set in Eberron. That means that there are super cool lightning rail trains, if you weren't aware. And you guys are actually on day 2 of your journey from Sharn to Fairweather. So I've got a couple questions to kind of set what you guys have been doing the last 2 days. Everybody's got rooms in first class, so we don't need to worry about that. But you know what? There is one thing I missed: getting onto the plane or train. There's no planes quite yet. Getting onto the train.
Trains and automobiles.
During
Those are pillows.
As long as there's a blanket involved.
During boarding, did anybody want to try to smuggle anything on board the train or not?
Yes.
Okay, so what we will do, so Jambalaya, you see, what does your character look like, Gerundu?
He's an orc, but he's quite a rangy orc. It's not super stacked.
Oh,
It's
some
like
more.
built for speed.
Okay. And are you wearing like what's your getup look like?
He's got like a fancy sort of like maroon uniform with like gold edging, which he's very proud of, being an ex-military sort. But yes, it's a very fancy sort of
It's exactly how I pictured.
bellhopping
Fancy.
kind of uniform.
Also,
Little name badge.
it's exactly how I pictured it. So Elsbeth, what does your character look like?
She is about 5'6", half elf, short cropped red curly hair.
And we see Elsbeth boarding the train, going past Jambalaya. All of your big cargo has been loaded into the cargo hold of the train, but on your person, you're not allowed any magical items at all or any weapons. So don't tell everybody else what you're trying to conceal. But go ahead and roll 20 and roll a sleight of hand check. And then Jambalaya, go ahead and roll, I think it's an investigation check. Yes, investigation. Oh, man, good luck beating a 26.
Sleight of hand is my jam.
Whoa, you're not kidding.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh,
Dang! Are you kidding?
so
Close.
close.
Whoa.
Tell
So,
people what they rolled.
well, I got it on the stream. I am
Do you?
am ready, Dragon Bait. Yes.
Sometimes I worry, Adam.
Look at this.
I hope you
yeah.
don't mind if I
For Dragon
frisk
Bait's
you down,
sake,
Alan.
I rolled a 26. He rolled a 24.
And Jambalaya, you actually do a really thorough investigation. Don't find anything. Elsbeth, you can go ahead
I'm
and
not
post.
familiar with that gesture now.
Don't go feeling up a lady. What's wrong with you?
Just doing my job, ma'am.
Good gods.
Elsbeth, you can go ahead and post to me what you sneaked on.
I actually sent it to you in the Discord when I was
Okay.
asking about it.
Yeah. By the way, everybody. I don't see it.
It's in the messages.
Oh, in Roll20 or Discord?
Discord.
I don't see it. Did you send it to somebody else?
No, I sent it to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can you
all
see
right.
it?
Yeah, I see it. Okay,
Yay.
I got it.
Adam just doesn't know how to work a computer. It's fine.
I mean, the IT guy who doesn't know how to do computers.
She sent
How
it to
cool
me
is that?
earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to prepare. I was trying to be
Yeah.
ready for this.
No, that was
Okay.
your first mistake.
That was yes. You don't prepare for our streams. Next in line, anybody? I know.
I am.
Okay, Lucretia.
Of course you are.
Lucretia, go ahead and roll your.
Where did my character sheet go?
Now remember, like Gerundu, it seems like he's an NPC, but he's not. Like everybody in here, like they're their own player, their own NPC. So if he busts you with the
Man, we're sunk then.
Did it pop up? I can't see it.
no, it's weird. It just looks blank.
Oh.
Dragon bait. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I'll do this again. I'll do it.
Well, evidently, that's why you've got a blank text box.
I don't ask those sorts of questions. It's too
Oh,
dangerous.
that's awful.
It is pretty
All right.
bad.
Hey, what did Jambalaya find?
What is that?
It's a simple dagger.
I don't like the likes of this simple dagger you got on in your pockets there, Misty.
I'm sorry, but a lady has to protect herself.
Well, have
Some
you
of us
believe?
travel alone.
Well, you won't be traveling alone. I'll be here to protect you, because I'm the conductor. Jambalaya is the name. What was my last name? I can't remember.
Pendergrass.
That was right. Jambalaya Pendergrass. You won't be needing this. I'll be confiscating it.
Before you do that, hold on. I'm going to cast.
Uh-oh.
Roll initiative.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I gotta remember what this is.
Have we really broken Adam already?
I'm going to cast Gift of Gab.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to read what that does?
Yeah, when you cast the spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of the listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. Those creatures then remember that you actually said words you speak as verbal commands. Oh, wait, never mind.
So forget every word you said, but
But still find the dagger.
Yeah, never mind.
This is still mine, though. I'm
you're
just
still in trouble.
Never mind. Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, ordinarily I'd put you in the brig or not let you on, but you seem like simple kind of traveling folk. Maybe I'll just keep hold of this. Keep a good close eye on you, Missy. Get your ass on board.
How rude!
Not as rude as bringing a knife on my nice train.
The lady has to protect herself. I walk on board.
God damn, bringing secret knives on board my nice train.
I'm so glad I rolled as well as I did.
Oh, yeah, I'm... Oh.
Sigwell's
Goddamn
goddamn
hooligans up in here.
goddamn train.
What does Lucretia look like, by the way? I'm gonna go ahead and just describe our
Guilty.
characters.
Oh.
Guilty and
Lucretia is a very tall Aasimar. She has long blonde hair and one brown eye and one blue eye.
okay.
She's dressed in fine clothes.
Okay. So as Lucretia kind of dips her head down and walks onto the train a little shamefully, let's go ahead and do.
Shameful? Really?
Shameful?
No.
DB?
No.
Really?
Walk
No.
of shame.
Lucretia is never shameful.
Busted.
Mm.
Eric.
Looks over his shoulder.
Arik.
Watch out for her. She's got a knife.
I don't. You have my knife.
Do I hear this? Am I anywhere in the vicinity?
Ah.
Probably.
Cool.
But boarding up next, we've got Arik.
All right, Arik will approach. He's a stout, portly dwarf. His beard is actually non-existent as far as on his chin, but he has it kind of made into his mustache, which is in 2 long braids. His hair is pulled back tightly, and he's wearing kind of it's like a business suit, but a little bit more dressy. So he has kind of like a a very nice green button-up shirt, and then like a green and black vest that hangs down. And he has some very nice tan slacks and some shiny black boots. He also has just a gold medallion hanging around his neck. It's not like magic or anything. It's just a very nice piece of jewelry. And he just comes walking up kind of as if he looks over everyone, even though he probably looks under everyone, being as short as he is. And he just walks up, and he doesn't even really pay any mind to the conductor / bouncer at this moment. He just starts walking in as if he doesn't expect to be searched.
Hold on there, sir. Hold on.
Oh, yes. Can I help you, sir?
Jambalaya Pendergrass, the name, conductor aboard this here lightning train, and I ain't letting you on without being searched by the proper security protocol, sir.
You're the Jambalaya?
Jambalaya, the one and only Jambalaya Pendergrass.
I didn't know I was being driven by a celebrity.
That's right, sir. Now, if you just do me the favor of leaning up against that there wall and spreading them, I'll get to searching.
Sure. He starts kind of stroking one of his very long mustache braids. They're like a foot long. And he just leans back. All righty. So we have any fine drinks or fine dining on the ship tonight?
Not really my responsibility there, sir. I'm more responsible for your physical security and searching any cavities you might be having today.
Oh, well, I don't think we need to search too deep, not for free at least.
That doesn't sound like a suggestion to me, boy. I think we're going to be searching them cavities.
God damn it, Geronda.
My.
I can see why Egan hired you. You seem his type enough.
Yeah, well, you've got a right fancy mustache there, sir, and I must say I want to lay my hands on you.
I appreciate that. Not too receiving on the whole thing, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
All right, go ahead and do your rolls, you guys. Okay, Jeremy got a... Okay. Yeah, Jambalaya, you don't find anything.
Nope, clean. Well, sir, it's been mighty nice of you to be so compliant with me today. You'd like to get on board?
Of course. I have nothing to hide but this here flask of very expensive whiskey.
Well,
and
I
he just
can see that, sir.
starts to take a nip from it and just walks his way in.
What a nice gentleman.
Jesus.
And then Reggie.
Bards. Freaking bards.
Freaking bards. Exactly.
I love you.
Reggie. Does Reggie have anything to... Oh, I can't hear you, Reggie.
No.
Okay, I hear you now.
I was just mouthing words.
Oh, okay. You scared me. Okay. So, how does Reggie look as he is approaching the train?
So yeah, Reggie's like he's about 5 foot tall, short hair. He's more human looking. He's half elf. He's more human looking than elf, but he's like very attractive, like the elf features. He's wearing nice robes and carrying his big bag of books and everything else, and he's just trying to walk on by.
Again, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to cease your perambulations and attend to my deep body search.
There's you. Do you know who I am?
Sir, I am not aware of who you are, nor is it any business of mine. I must search you regardless.
I expect to speak to the owner of this train after. But
well,
fine.
Certainly, sir, that is your own affair. However, I will not allow you to board without being searched.
Fine. I am fine with this, so go ahead. Search away.
Excellent, sir. Thank you for
Not
your
happy about it,
cooperation.
but do it.
Howard.
Do it.
I shall endeavor to be gentle, sir.
So Jambalaya searches over Reggie, finds nothing. Reggie gets aboard onto the lightning rail train, and you all can kind of unpack in your first class rooms. Everybody's got some pretty nice digs in here. So from Sharn to Fairweather, it is about a 3-day journey. 2.5 if you're counting hour by hour. So we're going to get to kind of montage the first 2 days. How does everybody spend their first 2 days on the trains. Who do you chat with anybody else? I know some of you know each other, some of you don't know each other. Like during dinner hour, who sits with who? Anything like that? You guys want to kind of help me montage the scenes?
How spacious is it? Is there like a common area, or is it just kind of rooms and then seats, or is it very large?
So there are a total of 6 carts. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jambalaya. I believe there are 6 train cars. They're each like 10-foot high ceilings, 20-foot long, 10-foot wide, I believe, are the dimensions of them. And then it is thank you whoever just donated. Keycar donated
He always does.
and said, "Is there a horse car?" There is not a horse car. I'm sorry, Keycar. It goes engine.
Oh, good old Reginald.
It goes engine, a first class car, and then the galley, dining car, another first class car, and then second class car, and then cargo car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5?
What?
I thought Elsbeth held up five fingers.
The image I've got has 6 cars.
Yeah, but there's actually 2 first class
7.
cars. There's one
Okay.
after. It's actually after the dining car, not the galley car. So,
Right,
but
okay.
so this one's canon when I say this one because I messed up the last time. Engine,
Alrighty.
choo choo engine, first class car, so rooms for the first class people, dining car, another first class car,
Yeah.
and then the galley, and then the second class car, and then the cargo.
I'm with
7.
you.
6.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait.
6 not counting the engine, because we're just counting cars.
Oh yeah.
Would count the engine as one of the cars.
Well, that's where Jambalaya sleeps. We got to count Jambalaya's sleeping.
That's not a car. That's what drives the whole thing.
He sleeps
Okay.
in the cargo. Come on.
No, he does not.
I am an important and valued member of this here train crew. I sleep in the front, as is my right.
So yes, so that is kind of the layout of the train. So you all, since you're all first class members, you're all either in the front first class or the second first class, but they're like the same kind of accommodations and luxury levels. And then there's a dining car in between the two. And second class cars, they don't get to come up at all. So they're like kind of just in the back. But none of you guys are in second class.
You don't have money.
So there is kind of the like a one set dinner hour. So if anybody was having dinner with anybody else, or I don't know, like how you guys spent your days, who you conversed with, just kind of a montage level of the first 2 days.
I think Eric he wouldn't be too private, so he wouldn't be just hiding in his cabin the whole time. I think he'd be the type to retire early, but then also get up early. And he'd probably spend most of his time sitting at like a table in the common area, and everyone would see him often smoking a pipe and writing things. Kind of just has like papers sprawled out everywhere. He's like trying to come up with different business ventures and drawing different inventions and coming up with schemes and ideas. And he'd be friendly enough, but he really wouldn't be asking anyone of much unless he heard of some sort of business opportunity and was trying to kind of strike a deal with them. But I think he'd spend most of his time kind of in that work mode, even though this is supposed to be kind of like a vacation type trip.
Okay, so that would be in the dining car. The dining car has some tables, but also has a bar. So maybe hanging out at the bar, just
just kind of in the general area.
Okay, cool. Your other 3 Gerundu, I'm assuming you've got some duties and stuff to take care of.
I'm
Choo
also
choo and
spending extra amount of time keeping an eye on Lucretia and counting the silverware.
Counting the silverware. I mean, to be fair,
That is insulting, sir.
I did make a suggestion that you still
I tell you what's more insulting is bringing a deadly weapon aboard my sacred train and trying to
I
use it.
gave it up willingly after you found it.
I have to say that you are not doing much to convince me of your good character, ma'am.
Sir, I apologize. It's a habit of carrying it. Ugh.
I do want to remember because it probably would have been maybe good or not to use. I don't know. That Dragonbait, Gerundu, and Jeremy all have advantage at the moment from the previous stream because if you donate and give advantage, I don't want that to be wasted. So if we end up not using it for a stream, it carries over. Speaking of which, Keycar, if you say who you want to give advantage to, I will take note of that. He did.
Didn't read it.
Well, I've got a little phone here for my chat window.
I have a phone next to me too.
Okay, so Tiana, you've got advantage as well.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Keycar. Is much appreciated. I'll probably need it.
All right, I popped it on there. Okay. Speaking of Elsbeth, what's Elsbeth doing during the first 2 days of the journey?
I sent you a private Zoom thing. Did you?
Let's see it. A Zoom thing?
A Zoom thing, because you can actually private send things on Zoom.
Just send it to him
In the chat.
Discord. He doesn't know how to use things.
Fine.
No. That would be okay.
Would or wouldn't? I didn't hear.
It would.
Okay. Shit, what was his name?
So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly, for the 5 people on this stream, just mention their kind of like roles on this. Reggie is a scholar. I close out of the thing side. Jambalaya is the conductor. Lucretia is the secret lover. Elsbeth is the lost heir, and then Arik is the former business partner. So that's kind of their roles, and then there's also on board. I'm not gonna say it yet because like the thing hasn't happened yet. So,
now, is there a specific reason we're on this, or is it kind of just that's what we're gonna figure out and decide?
It's kind of up to you. Some people have so like you guys all got these sheets beforehand. Some of you have a designated reason why you're on the train, and then some people you guys can kind of come up with what your reason was for being on the train. And then as far as that goes, Elsbeth, yes, you can be with
Yeah, so I would have spent as much time around Egan Baker as I possibly could. I mean, I'd want to like wander off and do a couple things on my own because, you don't want to be around people all the time, but I'm trying to get to know him at this point.
Okay. And Elsbeth is the lost child of Egan Baker, not sure how to say it.
Baker.
Looks like Baker with like 2 K's.
Yeah, we'll say Baker. Lucretia, what do you do in the whole 2 days trips besides stealing silverware, apparently?
I'm not stealing silverware.
I'm watching you.
I'm also spending time with Baker, but I'm also performing in the dining car, talking to basically anybody, being very friendly.
Okay.
So I'm sure at some point you and I were introduced to each other.
Yes, probably not as the secret lover.
Probably.
This is my secret lover.
Oh, this is my long lost child.
I just met a couple of days ago. Let me introduce you to my mistress, the other one.
Yeah,
My side piece, darling. Have you met?
Yes, Baker's spouse is on the train.
Oh Lord.
And then Reggie. How's Reggie spending Reggie's days on the train?
Most of his times, either in his room or if he's not in his room, he's got his face planted firmly in a book. Seems to be reading a bunch of different tomes. Seems
Okay.
to be, scholar stuff.
Okay. Awesome. So you all know where night 2 happens, and dinner served, drinks are served. Everybody kind of, from whoever's in the dining cart, kind of splits off into wherever they go during night 2. And then around little after 4:30, maybe 5 in the morning, we cut scenes to early morning jambalaya. I say your name different every single time, don't I? Sometimes I say jambalaya.
Tailing again.
And you don't even have the excuse of being from across the pond and not knowing how to say jambalaya.
It's perfectly easy to pronounce jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Jambalaya Pendergrass.
So easy, so easy. The next morning, Jambalaya is doing his kind of rounds of the train when Jambalaya stumbles upon this scene of Egon Baker slumped over a desk in the dining car, dead.
My God. Hey, no sleeping in the dining car.
No response.
Well, shit.
We're out a couple times. Wait.
I think he's dead.
You see, as you get a little bit closer, you see a pool of blood around its head.
Yeah, it don't look good. I ain't no doctor. Well, do a physical examination, touch up his neck and stuff, and see if I can...
Dead.
see what's-
Dead.
It has
His neck? Is
doornail.
that what you just said?
I used to be sure. I want to, like, touch him. It looks soft. I don't have to justify myself to you, voice in my head. Anyway, I guess we better do something about this. So, Jambalaya heads off into the first class carriages and starts hammering on doors. Like, get your asses out of bed and into the dining car right now.
So just one by one, Reggie, Lucretia, Eric, Elsbeth, the spouse, and then the loyal retainer, and simply known as the Ice Queen, all start to kind of drearily wipe their eyes as they wander into this dining car at 5 in the morning or so.
Now, I'd like you to all direct your attention to this here corpse over on the table there.
What? A corpse?
Which one of y'all
What
did it?
happened?
I'm
What's the
looking at
meaning
you,
of this? You
Captain
know what
McKee.
time it is?
Wait.
It's
Are
murder
you
o'clock.
accusing-
That's what time it is, sir.
Are you accusing one of us of this?
Well, given that we're on a moving train and there couldn't have been nobody else, I reckon I am, yeah.
Wait, is this a joke?
No, sir. I
Egan!
am not in the habit of presenting dead bodies at 5 o'clock in the morning as a joke, sir.
I think he'd run over and kind of check, like he's freaking out, kind of like, Egan! And he's like poking him and then like trying to feel his pulse. He's not like an expert or anything, but he's just like, how could this happen? How could you let this happen?
Go ahead, Ark, and roll a. Would you rather do a medicine check or an investigation check?
To just when I'm checking his body?
Yeah.
I guess an investigation check.
Okay. $12. Yeah, you can tell that Baker was shot twice in the back of the head, presumably by like somebody like standing over him.
With like a crossbow or like a musket or what?
Like,
does it look? I mean, can I tell?
Bullets.
Bullets.
Yeah. So this is something that I think we should say for the viewers. And I think you all spending 2 days, even if you didn't know who he was, which I think everybody kind of does, everybody kind of knows Baker to have been this artificer, and he just recently invented he was touting it to be the new, it was a pistol, but it was silent, so it was quiet. And so, yeah, you see 2 bullet wounds to the back of his head.
With my role as kind of his ex-business partner and an inventor, do I recognize that these are one of the weapons that he and I would have created, or our company, or whatever it was?
For sure, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How could you let somebody on here with these? You know how dangerous this is? I mean, obviously, it had to have been you. Or did you let someone onto this thing with just any sort of weapons in hand? I saw you searching them.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask y'all to calm down. You, as well as anybody, in fact, probably better than anybody, know just how thorough I was in my dedication to searching y'all's cavities on the way aboard this train.
Oh, I know you're dedicated. I had to shoo you away at 4 a.m. trying to knock on my door.
Absolutely, because I am not in the habit of overlooking murders happening on this here train. I thought it'd be best if we get it all out in the open now.
These bullets
One of
came
y'all
from a
people
gun.
is a murderer.
These bullets came from a gun that Egan and I designed.
Well, I should say that puts you pretty highly up the list then, doesn't it, sir?
Yes, wouldn't you have something along those lines if you were the one who helped invent it?
Oh, well, not with me. He searched me himself, didn't you?
I am a simple trained man, but I will say that I did search this man deep, and I did not find any such object which would lend itself to a murdering.
Well, I know that we were here planning, but we've never seen this device yet made. I say we make our way to Egan's room. And it's everyone's room here. We need to figure this thing out. Or how do I know I'm not next? Or you? Or you?
What purpose would someone have for killing any of us? None of us invented this sort of thing. If anything, you might be next.
Exactly. And I hold you responsible, sir. I am on your vehicle, and I am under your protection.
That is true, sir.
You know, he's got a point. If you searched everybody so well, how did something like this get on board?
Well,
how do we know he didn't bring it on? We
with
didn't
the greatest
search him.
of respect, madam, I must say that you have very little justification for moral outrage, given that you tried to board this here train with a stiletto knife that secretly secreted above your person.
Oh, it was but a small dagger. It's no different than the cheese knife I got with my lunch today.
Stilettos are rather more than that, but I mean, she does have a point. Who searches the searcher?
Well, she does not have a point anymore because I took it from her. But
and he's the one that found the body.
And what's the best way to throw suspicion off is to be the one who screams.
And it's your train.
That's true. Also true.
With respect, sir, it is not my train. I am merely an employee of the... Excuse me, I'm tripping over my own tongue here this morning. I'm merely an employee of the Lightning Train Service.
That's not the same authority you brought forth when you were feeling me up 2 days ago.
Well, with respect, sir, you did kind of look like you were asking for it.
Do you really want to go down that particular route, sir?
Well, given that we got a murderer here aboard, I think there's greater concerns in mind than my... Anyway, never mind about that.
Just stop that sentence right there.
Listen. What was everybody doing last night? Maybe we should start there.
Okay, yes. Who was the last person to see him alive? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, I was with the man till about, well, I don't know, the clock must have struck midnight, but you know how he gets when he has a few sips in him. He started yelling and bringing up the history, and I just made my way to bed. What about the rest of you? I heard laughter coming through the cars after I made my way to my room, for hours beyond.
His spouse will chime in. Well, I went to bed well before he made it to my room, so I mean, I don't know. I had kind of a quiet night. I took my sleeping potion and headed off to bed.
You didn't look like you needed any sleepy potion when we were there. You looked like you were about to pass out any minute.
Well, it's kind of a habit at this point, but yes, he can get dreadfully boring. Yes, I agree.
And what of the rest of you?
Last time I saw him, I was doing my rounds closing the galley. Saw him head down over a table, much as he is now, except the back of his head wasn't missing.
And you just let him stay there?
Well, he's a very loyal customer, and I don't much like to interfere with him. Got a lot of clout, or had when he was still whole.
Could we at least cover him up or something? I can't bear to look at this anymore.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. I don't think looking at him anymore is going to do no good. Try and do the magician trick of pulling the tablecloth off the table that he's...
From under him?
Yeah. He's slumped over.
Oh, dear.
Just a quick point that I'm going to make real quick, because I just started a timer. And what that timer means is that is when the train will reach fair weather. And at that point, the murderer may escape into an oncoming crowd, or the guards may just arrest all of you, or who knows. But it would probably be good to find the culprit before that timer strikes 0. And that is just going to be a real world timer. If we take a pee break or anything, I'll pause it. But other than that...
2 hours later.
2 hours later, everybody's arrested.
Damn it!
Look.
Well,
what time did you leave him then? Did you leave him here in the galley?
it was in the dining car.
Oh, yes,
I was
the
passing
dining car.
through to lock up the galley, make sure none of the cutlery goes missing. Side-eye at Lucretia. And I went to bed. After that, came back up, opened things up again this morning, found him here, back of his head missing.
Well, now this is his loyal retainer speaking, pretty much like his assistant. What was that? I can hear myself talking in my head. He always kind of likes to spend his wee hours drinking into the morning, but I can tell that I met with him earlier on in the night, but I didn't really have any meetings with him. Anything past maybe, I don't know, 8 o'clock p.m. or so. So anything past then, I can't really help the rest of you fellas solve this.
I think Arik would start packing a pipe and just lighting it and pacing, kind of puffing on the pipe incessantly. Probably every few moments, kind of just glancing around the room and then at the corpse as he then continues to pace.
Mr. Stonebraid, when did you leave him? Did you leave him here?
Well, yeah, I and old Egan and, well, she, and he points at, like, the what is it, the new spouse?
Yeah, the spouse. The spouse is a human.
What's her name? Do you know, or do you not have it?
It's Stacy.
Spouse.
Okay.
Stacy Baker.
And Stacy here, we were having a few drinks, discussing a possible business venture. I like to turn myself in early, so when I heard the clock strike midnight, I was already a few hours past my preferred bedtime. I made my way back to my car and let him and the newlywed couple to themselves. I know we've had some tough times over the last few years, but he's a friend, and well, let's just say I would have quit smoking if it wasn't for this son of a bitch dying right now. He starts puffing on the pipe again.
Liable excuse.
There's just set the scene. There's one more person in the room. It's just a well-dressed, noble woman, one of the higher-ranking house members of Eberron. Just kind of standing in the corner at the moment, like to herself.
Hey, what y'all make of this? Fancy-looking noble lady over there.
I have no business being awake at this hour. I think I should probably just head back to bed.
That sounds like something a murderer would say.
No, that sounds like something of House Cannith would say. Someone that is just so far and above any kind of suspicion that it's kind of ridiculous that you even knocked on my door at this hour, to be honest.
Begging your pardon, man, but I find it kind of ridiculous that someone would want to commit a murder on this here train.
Okay, well, this train is not the greatest that I've been on, so...
All right.
I'm gonna have to ask you to retract that statement, or else you will be examining this train from the outside as it speeds past.
Mr. Pendergrass, may I ask you a question?
Sure thing.
How are you so sure that it is one of us, one of the people in the first class? Couldn't it have also been someone in second class, or someone who stowed away in cargo, perhaps? Are the doors locked between the classes?
Given the galley was locked, couldn't have been anybody coming through the galley at night since I locked it. So it must have been someone in the front carriages of the train.
They're capable of murder. I think they're capable of picking a lock.
Possibly.
It's just as a DM interjecting. It's not just locked. It's got a magical anti-magic field also on it, like a 5-foot on either side of the door.
It's possible, but it's protected by an anti-magic field on 5 feet either side of the door.
Sounds like you're struggling a little bit on that one.
But what you're saying is that there are measures to keep people out of the classes that they're not supposed to be in, is what I'm hearing.
It's first class for a reason, ma'am. You have paid for extensive body cavity searches and complete...
You know, I am extremely grateful that was not part of my ticket.
But to be clear,
I apologize for my failings, madam. If you would like a body cavity search.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, I apologize, madam.
I pulled my robe
he made me feel like a new man.
Yes, but I don't want to feel like a new man.
I feel like a new man every 10 minutes, which is lucky because I usually get them in the queues.
So to be clear, Mr. Jambalaya, you're the only person that can go in between the cars then,
Well,
being as you run this fine facility.
With the keys, in theory. I can't think of any other reason why anybody else would have a key.
You are...
I just can't help but think the evidence keeps pointing your way. You certainly have the easiest access, the capability. I don't know about the reasoning.
I ain't got nothing to hide. Here's what I reckon. We all stick together, because if we all stick together, ain't nobody gonna sneak off and hide anything. We go and we check everybody's rooms and we look for evidence. I ain't got nothing to hide. Y'all can look in my room.
I agree. I think that would be a mighty nice choice. I think it's definitely one of the 8 of us. I mean, if it's just the 8 of us that got the access to the dining cart at this time of day, I think that if we just go one by one, I think we will eventually find the prime suspect, and I think we will then be able to determine who it is before we reach fair weather, and then maybe we can all get a good night's sleep.
I think it's rather too late for that.
Well,
Look, in
it's
about 2
morning
hours'
now.
time, we'll be in New Weather. And if the law there is anything like they were 2 years ago, they're going to put all of us in that jail cell if we don't figure this out.
Oh,
Sad to say, but I think I am the most effective law within 200 miles of that there settlement.
well,
Sir, you drive a train.
Effective law. At least there's some sort of command.
and he barely drives the train. Honestly, it's mostly just you turn one switch and it just goes. My house created these light rails. I know how they work, the ins and outs. I know that it's not that hard.
So your house is a house of artificers as well, creators?
Just specifically for light rails, yes. But if you've ever been on a light rail, then you've been on a Kenneth light rail before.
And you've never wanted to expand into, say, weaponry?
No, that's a part of the whole treaty for the war. Is the houses were the power was divided into 12 different kind of areas, and we've got light rails.
Did you say Kenneth? Well, now we might have something to discuss. He seems momentarily distracted after finding out who this person's family is.
I just lean and snap my fingers in front of him. We have something rather more immediate to deal with, wouldn't you say?
Yes,
we found a dead man.
I suppose you're right. There'll be time for that later.
Just a dead man.
But yes, I do
He's a
agree
friend
with.
to some of us.
Yeah, he was a friend to maybe most. I'm not too sure. But like Arik said here, if we do make it to fair weather, I am going to say that the law there probably wouldn't take too kindly to us eight. So it's kind of
we all have motivation to figure out who the person is.
yeah. It wouldn't be good for us to not solve it before then. Otherwise, I could see us all eight being locked up for some indeterminate amount of time before they discover the true murderer, which could take months, years. Who's to say?
I can't go to prison. They do things to men like me in prison.
It's from what I hear, it's not a fun
buddy.
place. So we're all in agreement with Jambalaya to start searching some rooms, yeah?
What I wouldn't give for a fussy man with fussy mustaches to help solve this.
I say we start with Jambalaya then, since he's so eager to volunteer.
I got nothing to hide. I ain't not got nothing to hide at all. And you seem awful accusatory. It was the kind of thing that a man might do. He was trying to cover up that he'd blown off his business partner's face.
Oh, what happened to the charm you had yesterday? And the day before that?
It
One man
disappeared
dies
along
on
with
your
my
facility,
wristwatch
and all of a
and-
sudden you're treating me like an enemy.
I'd rather treat you like an enema. I mean, what? Never mind.
Keep it
Anyway.
This train's just as bad as
My
prison.
room's this way. Come on.
So
All right.
everybody makes their way to the engine car of the train, the front of the train, and inside there's actually two rooms, one of which is for just the general staff, cooks, and their door is actually locked up tight still. And the other room is Jambalaya's room. I say that name different every time, and I know it. Jambalaya.
You ever eaten jambalaya? That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Jambalaya,
Delicious.
yes.
Yeah. It's incredible.
All right, so you swing open your door, and it's much first impressions much the same to anybody else's room, like size as the first class compartment. Probably because he spends his whole life on this train, so he's probably got some pretty decent digs in here. Did I just see a roll?
No, I was checking to see if I had stuff.
Okay, I thought I saw. Jeremy, did you just roll? Or no? Or is that just the last roll?
No, that's just
okay,
leftover.
that's just the last roll. Okay. So opening up this room, it looks much like everybody else's room. You see a small bed, a small very small wardrobe, and then a footlocker on the bed. And this is Jambalaya. This is your room.
There you
All
ain't
right.
got nothing to hide.
Let's have a look around then.
Please do.
Is Elsbeth doing the looking around?
Sure, I'll make an investigation check.
Okay.
I could search my own room, but I don't think you trust the outcome.
I think that would go rather poorly for everyone.
What is
I
Jambalaya
can
doing?
roll too. See if
Yeah, what is
just-
Jambalaya doing?
Like,
Just
wow,
stood-
his room's
Stood
being
with
searched.
his arms crossed. Just like, whatever. I ain't done nothing.
I'd like to try to discreetly cast detect thoughts on him while his room's being searched.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, Elsbeth rolled a 19 to search his room. Elsbeth, I'll go ahead and say a couple things you find. Jambalaya, you want to go ahead and say some of your... Well, wait, no. Who rolls? Somebody rolls for that, right?
For
Jeremy? For the detect
Let's
thoughts.
see. I can read thoughts. No, I can, whatever their surface thoughts are, I just know, and I can probe to deeper thoughts, but then they have to make some sort of save. That's what I think this says.
Yeah.
Yeah, only if I probe deeper do they have to make a wisdom saving throw. So I would think his initial thoughts would be related to the events if he was guilty while his room was being searched.
Probe me, daddy.
God damn it. You
I
have
say there's
feathers on
probably
your
a
mind,
nudie
don't you?
mag in there somewhere.
Somewhere in there for sure, at least one nudie mag.
But
It's
I
gonna be
believe
hiding
you know
underneath like
murders.
this pillowcase.
Search my room all day long. That's the surface thoughts.
So it's kind of like combative, like I dare you to search my room. Is that right?
Yeah, see, when you ain't even find nothing, because I ain't done nothing, you can't find nothing.
That's your thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm sticking to it.
And then
I'm sticking to it.
Elsbeth, while you're searching, kind of just tossing the room around, you see a wand of detect magic, the keys for the engine car and the cargo car, and then a map of the train, like a schema for the train. That's what you find.
All right. So I'm gonna like hold up, like have the wand in one hand and the map in the other, and just like, interesting.
Satisfied?
Do I know
I
what
swear
this?
I've been up to no
wand
good.
I solemnly swear I've been up to no good.
That
Yes,
sounds
that
mighty
one.
incriminating.
Do I recognize what this wand is?
I don't know. Do you? Would your character? Do you think your character would know what a wand of detect magic looks like?
Could go either way. I'm not sure about that one. Probably not, though.
Did Elizabeth show it to everyone, or are you kind of keeping it?
No, I'm keeping it to myself, like looking at things and trying to make up my mind what I think about them before I share it. So I'm gonna like turn around with the wand, the map, and the keys, and be like, well, at least we know that the keys are still in his possession. So it really is someone in this car.
See, I ain't lying. I ain't done nothing.
What's this
Satisfied?
though? What's the wand?
It's the wand of magic detection. So sometimes I need it to find objects that people are hidden. It's my part of my everyday security duties. Sometimes, people want to put exploding fireball bombs in, like cakes and stuff, and I need to find them, and I wave it around, and I find the things, and it's a security thing.
Did you do that when people were boarding? I don't remember seeing this before.
Well,
I'd rather touch everyone.
security procedures quite so much, but generally we don't like to be too invasive.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, like full enema search almost.
That's just stage one. I could go all the way to stage 4 if you like.
Stage
I'd be scraping the
one's
back
an
of
enema search, and stage 4 it goes up to.
Stage one was
Body cavity
invasive enough,
search.
sir.
Turns you into a
it gets
puppet.
real bad. I kind of have
You
to
become a
scrape the back
puppet.
of your teeth.
I will say he was pretty thorough.
Okay.
And
I thought he
generous.
was going
Don't
to
forget
propose to me.
generous. I was thorough and generous.
All
I give
right.
and I give. Anyway,
How long have you worked on this particular train?
since the end of the war.
So a couple of years. Why do you need a map of the place?
Well,
lay
it's
it
more
out.
for signs for where things are, emergency exits, fire extinguishers, this kind of stuff.
Do you not know where those are at this point?
Well, no, but it's just a schematic of
We
the train.
all
You
should
can't
be worried.
blame me for, having the required reading. I need these things. It's part of my job.
We should all be very worried right now, everyone.
I'm always worried with this one.
Case of fires, run.
All right. Well, I didn't
Ain't gonna
find
get
anything.
too far because I locked all the doors. Anyway,
Something a murderer would say.
Yeah, that's exactly. I say that's something someone who would try and kill someone would say.
well, maybe, but you ain't found nothing in my room. I ain't done nothing.
Well, and he's. I hate to say this, but he's right. We didn't find anything like that.
Or you
I
were-
was the first person to say, come look in my room. Now, who's next?
Well, who's next in the lineup? In the lineup of not the lineup, the line of rooms from here.
Yeah, whoever's in the nearest first.
Yeah,
class carriage, I guess.
from here on, it's just going to be kind of arbitrary, honestly.
Fine.
Like the order of the rooms, because everybody's going to be first class now that you've gone through Jambalea's engine room. So we could just kind of say whatever room you guys want to search next.
Well, do we want to check?
And we'll just say it's in that order as you guys are searching.
Do we want to check Egan's room next?
So
if,
Egan and the spouse had the same room.
so do we want to check there next? There may be something.
I say we
there.
check Egan's next. What do you think, Stacy?
Sure, check our room. I don't care.
You seem to be mighty calm about finding your husband dead this morning.
I was
Well,
about to say the same thing.
Suspicious.
I mean, I kind of know the stakes of things right now, and
What are the stakes of things? You
Heartless.
just expected him to die on this train?
I didn't expect him to die on this train, but now I know that if I don't know,
Now you know you don't know that you're not calm about your husband not being dead or is dead, has been murdered by you, maybe, perhaps not this morning. Did you do it?
God, I love you, Gerundu.
I didn't do it, but I know that if I know that I need to help this investigation along so that we can find the murderer, and yeah, it's been a little bit of a loveless marriage, to be honest. So
My
I'm
God.
sorry if I'm not super down in the dumps about it, but
Would
Damn
a
it,
cavity search
Stacy.
help?
I know Egan's not the nicest man, but you haven't shed a single tear. That's awfully callous.
Why did you marry him then, if you didn't love him? Was it?
Money.
well, it was okay. Well, Arik was not completely correct when he said that we were newlyweds. We've been married for 10 years now. There was love initially. It just kind of waned as the years went on, but I mean, it's not to say
What
that
is
I was
love,
going to
anyway?
murder him.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more.
Don't hurt me no more.
So yes, go ahead, search my room. Who wants to search it? Here we are. We are outside of
will.
my room.
Yes,
I'll
let's
ju-
go.
Jambalaya didn't get to search a room, so
Yeah,
Jambalaya,
it's my professional security duty to search the goddamn room, and that's what I'm gonna do, Cracky.
Well, then search the goddamn room, and I'll be there to help you. God.
All right.
I mean, I'll join in too.
Everybody
it's
search the
needed.
room. Let's
Everybody search the room. I
Search inside.
don't see how this is gonna fail. Let's see. Okay, Gerunda rolled a 17 right off the bat. So
Nice. And do you want us all to roll in?
everybody go ahead and roll, and we'll see how good it is.
I think I'm hanging back in the hall a little bit,
Yeah.
more so watching the people, trying to see, like, is
Okay.
anyone doing anything weird or, like, placing anything, or do I see anyone doing anything strange?
Okay.
I'm also kind of worried about my own well-being, so I don't want someone to, like, sneak up on me and attack me.
That's a good.
Go ahead.
You go ahead, Lucretia.
Oh, I'm also gonna stay in the hallway. It just seems like that's a lot of people into a tiny room that I'm probably not going to be that much help searching.
Yeah.
Should I do like an insight, or I mean, what should I do for that kind of thing? Would it be investigation still?
So it's only going to be Reggie, Elsbeth, and Jambalaya going into the room. So you could do a.
Yeah, I'm talking about reading people.
Yeah, you could do it. You do an insight check on everybody outside of the room. Everybody
I'm
is
like watching them more than.
Okay. I'm gonna do the inside of the room first. So inside of the room, it's mostly Jambalaya. He's pretty much in tuned with searching rooms and things like that. So. Jambalaya, you find in the cabin the chest, like the footlocker, has a couple single doses of potion of sleeping in it.
Labeled as that, or
Do what?
Do I know that that's what it is?
It's labeled potion of sleeping, so it's kind of obvious what it is. Jambalaya, you also, since you rolled much higher than everybody else, you find a letter from Egan to you, has not yet been sent. Or, I mean, from you to Egan. Let's see. Yeah, you find a letter from Egan to you. I will say that Elsbeth and Reggie see you find the letter. I'll say that. And then the other two, Reggie and Elsbeth, you find a piece of an old military banner.
Did I know that he was in the military?
He would actually. No, you don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
All right, I'm gonna.
I don't think you know. You're the heir. I don't think you would know that. And then Reggie is the scholar. I don't think either of you would know that.
All right, then I'm gonna turn to Stacy with the banner in my hand, like stick my head out into the hall and be like, "He was in the military."
Oh no, he was. You think he would serve in the military? No, I was in the military.
You were in the military. What did you do?
I was. I fought for the sovereign of Eberron.
Was that the winning side or the losing side?
It ended on kind of split terms. We'll say that. And it split Eberron into 12 kind of families. But anybody would argue that they were on the winning side. So that's what she says. I was on the winning side, of course.
Were you though?
And then yes, Elsbeth and Reggie, you both definitely saw Jambalaya find this letter as well as this chest filled with sleeping potions.
Well, this letter doesn't seem to be anything important at all.
I'm gonna like lean over. What's this? What is it? Huh?
Some kind of letter of some description. Doesn't seem
A letter.
To be important.
Pops over on our side. What you got there, Chief?
Literally anything in here could be important. Why are you hiding this?
There's no reason. It's just not important at all.
Can I try to grab it from him?
Do it. Do a roll off. Well, sleight of hand roll offs, I think.
Oh, good.
Oh no! Sorry, Geronda, I forgot. She's got a stupid high.
Oh shoot!
But we didn't think Geronda was gonna beat her last time, and he rolled
true.
like a 24 or something. Oh no. Yeah, Elsbeth, you snatch this letter from Jambalaya's hands, and it's a letter that's kind of pretty much from Jambalaya to Baker, asking for the blackmail to stop.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
So I'm gonna like turn and like show him the letter and be like, blackmail.
What's he blackmailing? I'm in the hallway.
I don't see what that's got to do with
What's
anybody.
happening?
Everything.
Nope.
I beg your pardon. You wouldn't kill someone to stop them from blackmailing you because that's a very good reason to kill someone.
I might have
What
done
about
it,
blackmail? I'll come storming in
He
too.
was already dead.
I mean,
Why
I
not?
would do it. I'd have someone killed for trying to get them to stop it.
Well,
That's
yeah.
just me.
I'll admit that I had motive. However, I didn't do it. Search my room.
What's all this
I think
about
we all got
blackmail out
motive.
here?
I
And
think
motive?
everybody got some kind of motive here. I mean, we got a business partner who can't give reliable facts about his whereabouts. We got the Jolly Widow. We got, I don't even know what your game is, Mrs. Knife Smuggler. But I know you were smuggling knives.
Smuggle knives.
I beg to differ since I found one on you.
I wasn't smuggling it. It's for protection.
You weren't smuggling it after
I
I took
happened
it
to
off you.
forget that it was on my body.
All right, the two of you. Stop it. What was he blackmailing you over?
It's private.
Let me see that letter. What exactly does that say? I'm gonna try to reach for it.
I'm just like holding it over your head.
Private.
Well,
Dwarves.
why don't you read it to us? Share it with the class.
I'm like read it. I imagine it doesn't say what he's blackmailing him over.
It's from Jambalaya. So Jambalaya, what's the letter say?
It says, hey, you. I would very much appreciate it if you didn't blackmail me no more, especially after all them times we had in the war when we was friends. I would really like it if I didn't have to do special favors for you every time you was in town, because it really makes me sad and it hurts my feelings when you tell me that you're gonna do the bad things. Love, Jambalaya, Pendergrass. Yeah,
Nailed
well,
it.
I tell you, there was one other thing.
I'm sure.
Well, out with it, Pendergrass.
He brought the pistol on board and told me not to stop him from bringing it on board. He was mighty proud of it. Prototype thing he built. He said he'd
Prototype I built, that son of a bitch.
Whoa. You're the only one on this train that knew that this pistol was with him.
Yeah, I knew.
I will also say
That
like
makes him a murderer.
I do want to
Don't
point
make
out
me
like
nothing, just because I knew he had it.
Children, be quiet, for the love of gods.
I will say that Baker wasn't very stealthy about mentioning the pistol. He was kind of braggadocious about creating this silent pistol that's going to change the way that assassinations can work, and bragging a little bit about it.
Daughter turned out very different than father.
I mean, last time at the social event I was at, he was bragging about a prototype, but words are words.
Well, yes, and now we've seen a demonstration.
Where is this weapon that's used? Have we found it?
That's an excellent question.
That is an excellent question.
I negligently left it on the floor in the dining car.
Is it in the dining car?
It was in the dining car on the floor.
Whoops.
I think someone should go and get the gun.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
We should search Egan while we're at it.
Well, guys, it was on the floor. Did you guys not see it? I saw it. I just thought everybody else saw it too.
I'm sorry, I just probably wasn't doing my job too well.
I'm not Benny. I'm the secretary. It's a little bit of a different voice. It's a little bit more.
Hey, get out of my way! It's like shoving people to try and get to the pistol.
I'm gonna follow
I'm
him.
gonna try to stop him.
Well, we need to get the pistol. We need to know
I
where
know,
that
but
thing is.
I don't trust him.
Well,
because-
neither do I. Let's go with him.
Lady.
I don't trust him either. Let's go with him.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right, you all make it into the. Oh wait, real quick. Arnik
What?
did roll a pretty good. It's gone now from the stream, but
Investigation
14.
check.
14. Yes.
Insight?
No, 16. You rolled a 16.
Yeah,
16. Oh, yeah, 16.
So outside was Lucretia, the retainer, and the Ice Queen. I think it was just those three outside. Oh, and Jambalaya. No, Jambalaya was inside. So it was just those three. With the 16, you could read that the Ice Queen, and I don't know why it just refers to her as the Ice Queen, but the Ice Queen and the Lord Retainer, they both looked pretty nonchalant, not a whole, not super concerned. I will say the Ice Queen looked a little upset, maybe, is what you were getting from her.
And has she looked upset since we found out about this, or was it only when they started searching his room?
No, it was pretty much this entire time. And then Lucretia, I'll let you. I don't know how Lucretia looked. I'm gonna let you guys play yeah.
Lucretia's looked upset the whole time. It's her body. It's been dead. She's sad.
Okay.
She had romance with him. I don't think that's a secret.
I think there's a couple people that know about it. I don't think everybody knows about it yet.
Right.
I don't think.
Right. But she looks. But she looks upset. She looks upset.
Okay.
She would.
Okay. So you guys went back and collected the pistol. Who got the pistol?
Difference. My speed is 45 foot.
Oh man, I think Jambalaya is gonna make it to the.
How is your speed that
He's a
fast?
monk.
Oh, bloody monks.
I'm gonna mage hand the gun to me.
Do we all know where everyone's room is?
Yeah, I think after 2 days you would know whose room's what.
Okay.
But I do want to determine this: who gets the pistol.
Mage hand to me.
Let's do a roll because I think his 45-foot speed twice is going to equal your 30-foot mage hand, and I think it's going to kind of come down to maybe a dex roll off.
Sure.
Do it. Oh, wait a minute, monk.
Yeah, so I think Jambalaya is going to have a little bit of an upper hand, maybe. No pun intended.
Go ahead, Jambalaya.
Oh, 6. He rolled almost the worst number he could roll.
That wasn't that roll.
That was a different roll. That was for his poop
That was
roll.
that was for keep away with the letter.
Dragon bait. Your rolls always are just. Oh, there.
That
Okay.
was my roll for getting
Hold
to the
on.
thing first.
Dragon bait, dear.
I'm working on it.
What do you do to do that blank thing?
I don't know. Roll, bitch. Come on.
Roll, bitch, get out the
Get out
way.
of the way.
Roll, bitch. Get out the way.
Get out the way.
I rolled a 12, so.
Yeah.
Yep, you're
That's
gonna.
less than 21.
But more than 2 or 6 or whatever it was.
Definitely more than 6.
Lucretia, you mage hand, just barely out of Jambalaya's. His fingers are reaching around the pistol, and your mage hand grabs it out of his reach.
How does the 12 beat a 21?
You did not get a 21
I
for.
did. The 6 was for playing keep away with the letter.
Okay. Yeah. So. Sorry, I'm doing a secretive Discord thing. Okay, what's up next? What's next now that you guys are all in the dining room with Lucretia? You've got the pistol.
I don't. Garundu has the pistol.
Yeah, that 6 was
Rolled a
for
21.
a different roll. Yeah, the
Yeah, that
was
6
rolled
was
a
whenever
different
he was trying to get the letter back from.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it really? I thought he was just
Yeah.
trolling
Yeah.
me. I thought
told
he
you
was.
3 times, dude.
I thought you were goofing on me, man. I thought you were just
No.
messing with me.
No, sir.
Oh man, he was trying to get that from me.
I thought you were giving me shit. Okay, yes.
No.
Yes,
And
Jambalaya has
also-
got the pistol.
Deadly serious. My trade duties take precedence above all.
Honest Dragon Bait over here, keeping it real.
Thank you. Thank you for your honesty, DB.
You're welcome.
Yes, yeah,
so-
seriously, thank you. Yeah.
It's
Because
obviously
I
can't
really
trust the
did
DM.
I really did think
Anarchy
you were
reigns.
I really did think you were just
No.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
my feelings are hurt.
Remember though, that you have
Let's
it.
carry on.
You need it. Dragon bait.
So what?
Yes, everybody has
you have
advantage
advantage.
if anybody
I know
Dustin was nice
that,
enough to remind us in the chat.
but
Oh, yeah,
I
good call.
don't think even with advantage I could have rolled high enough.
Yeah,
So it was one of those things that I was like, it's not worth trying to do
that's
that.
fair.
So
Okay. So yeah, so
So
Lucretia
Jambalaya has a.
Jambalaya has got the
gun.
pistol. And you are all currently in the dining cart. Except
except for who? Who's not with us, Adam?
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah, there's one person not with you.
Goetta.
There's one person not with you in the dining cart. You all kind of look around and notice that Arik actually didn't, as you guys were like sprinting to the dining cart, Arik didn't sprint with you all.
Why the hell is Auric?
That's an excellent question.
That's
Mighty suspicious.
And
Hey,
then
Ark just comes walking in from the hallway.
Arik comes in the dining cart.
where did you go?
Oh, I was just, finishing my pipe. You see him start kind of trying to shake the embers out.
Do I believe him?
Do you? I don't know. Roll
Yeah,
a
just-
thingy.
Jambalaya
insight?
wants to scrutinize him too.
You both roll a thingy.
I think
And then
Insight.
Gosh dang
and
it.
then
How
hey,
did you do that?
And then Arik, you just roll a thing. Can you do it just in me, Arik?
Maybe. How do I do that? / whisper, or what?
Yeah, I think you can do like a roll just in me, because like I don't want them to know like if you're, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like,
Will
and
it
then
work on Discord in private chat, or is that not a thing?
No, that's not a thing.
I just want to.
You can do /GM roll and then and then what?
There you
Yeah.
go. Try that. I just want to, I want to keep this where I kind of moderate it a little bit.
All right, so I need to type /GM roll,
Yeah.
and then what? /roll.
No. Then hang on. Let me look at it again.
Thank you.
/GM roll space
Justin.
1d20 plus whatever it is.
In just 1 minute, we will take a short, like a 2-minute break. I've got to pee very badly.
Of course you do.
You have the tiniest bladder, my friend.
Hey, we've been going an hour and a half.
Perfectly formed.
I will tell you that I also asked Adam if we could take a
I
bathroom.
don't know. I tried to do it, but they don't know what the thing I'm rolling is, anyways.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna take your first. You rolled a different thing up above.
What?
Dragon bait.
Suspicious.
Yes.
Lucretia, he comes in, saying that he was smoking this pipe. You're a little suspicious of him. You don't think that's what he was doing necessarily. Jambalaya, yeah, of course, yeah, that's what he was doing. He was just smoking his pipe.
His story checks out.
His story checks out. Everybody, I'm
I
gonna
don't
pause.
think his story does.
I'm gonna pause the. Can I stop it? Yes. Okay. I pause the timer. I'm gonna make us go on the be right back screen. Everybody, will be back in like 2 minutes. Pee break. Everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good to know.
God, Adam is just the worst DM ever. Back in a sec.
But that's the reality. $70,000. That's the reality about getting degrees. Well, I do know, but I did not know that happened to you. And that's what's frustrating. She used up her whole GI bill, and that was over $100,000. It's a lot because you got to pay for the books, and you got to pay for that don't pertain to anything. That's the only thing what I loved about that school. Why it was worth it to me. Not one class wasn't for writing. Not one. And it's gonna happen. So I think it should be a thing because you need education to get a job, to survive, to take care of your family. You need health care to take care of yourself. There are people like you with our mental health crisis would be taken care of. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's for people like us, we who don't have that. We don't have insurance. Oh, you're not done yet. Okay, we're thinking about it, right? Well, we're playing Murder on the Orient Express in D&D. I'm really enjoying this. You said it's pretty fun. Good. Yeah, I had one of him have one of my earbuds and he could hear what was going on, but he was out of sight. All right, I love you guys. I have to go back. So there's just not enough information.
No. I have a feeling that it might be Grundu, though.
I mean, I'm kind of with you there.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Blackmail. But it also might be Jeremy.
I mean, realistically, I think all of us have a motive.
Yep.
So the question is, who done it?
The way Grundu acts, though, makes me go, he did it.
Apparently, we're still audible. Hi, guys.
Oh.
According to the chat, anyway.
I understand how to whisper, but I don't understand how to whisper a roll because you can't do two commands at once.
Who knows? Okay. Ha ha ha.
Ah.
No, Grundu's not back. Load. So cute. So fun. I mean, he came through the one. The the bigger one on the screen. That's yes.
Well,
yes.
he went out that door anyway when because I came in time to see him zip past.
Oh no! What an interesting phrase, Adam.
Like I can whisper, I got that, and I even wrote down some of these commands and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I still believe. Discord doesn't have a whisper.
Hello.
Hello.
Brenda
Did that
did
work?
it.
Did that work that time, Adam? Yeah. Okay, that's how you do it. Yeah, Tiana, yeah, she told us how.
Yes.
There we go, I can hear you now. That's better.
Okay, cool. So /GM roll and then the thing. Sweet.
Glad to help. Let's do this.
We are back live. Let me start the timer again because we are hurling towards Fairweather. Bam, boom, bam. An hour and 16 minutes in case anybody's not watching the stream. We have got an hour and 16 minutes to figure out who this murderer is before they may escape into the streets of Fairweather.
Jambalaya checks his enormous pocket watch and goes, I reckon we got about an hour and 16 minutes before we arrive.
God's above, the time
It's
just
a very
flies by.
precise time.
Oh man.
And here we are, wasting time pointing fingers. I'm just trying to smoke a pipe. I'm stressed, damn it.
Well, I must admit that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation to me.
All right. Well, let's say then that right now we don't have enough information. So let's check everyone's cabins and
That's
just get
what I've
everything
been saying
out
the whole
there
time.
right now.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to hurry now. I think we've been taking too long of searching everybody's room. So, who all's rooms do we still have to search?
Everyone's except Jambalaya's and then the man himself.
Yeah, that's true. I think we should search his ex-business partner because he was pretty shifty coming back.
Yes, let's do that.
You can search my room if you want.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Let's search the business partner. Hey, business partner, are you still all on good speaking terms, or how's that working?
Well, it's like I said. Well, speaking to him, sure. We had a few drinks last night, and, well, to be perfectly honest, he's trying to convince me to join back up with him. But last time we were together, I came up with all the ideas, and he took all the money, so why would I trust him?
So why did you listen to him? Why you spent a lot of time with him? Why?
So you're just
Yeah.
going to turn him down while you're on this train?
I'm a businessman. I can't let personal discrepancies get in the way of a quick buck.
Or a quick shooting in the back of the skull?
What would I gain from that? Son of a bitch owed me 100 gold. What a trifle for a man like me, but nonetheless, a debt is a debt.
You knew how to make the things. If you were the only one who knew how to make the things, you could make them and sell them.
True, at least someone recognized it. That son of a bitch tries to say that he made the damn thing.
I don't care who made the things, but now you're the only one alive who knows how to make them, and that makes you have a motive for killing him, to make sure that you are the only one who gets the money from it.
Well, then let's hurry to my room so we can stop pointing fingers.
Let's go.
I was
On
going to
top of
point
the
this here
fact
gun
that-
instead.
Sorry, what?
Also, on top of the fact that he knows how to use the gun too. Suspicious.
I mean,
And what are you, but a child? You're still in school, boy. Stick to your books. And I'll rush over and open my door.
I'm going to be right behind him.
I am right behind her.
Okay.
Okay,
following.
everybody roll a
Investigation?
whoever's going into the room. I'm gonna start to say maybe 3 people in a room at a time. I think our last game. I think that was a good call. That there's probably not a whole lot of room in these rooms, so maybe 3 people at a time.
I'm going to walk in and kind of stand in the corner with my back just to the wall. And I'm going to pull out my flask and take a nip from it and then start
Jesus.
packing my pipe once more.
I rolled bad.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
but I
didn't
have
do
more to-
too bad on that one.
Oh, wait a minute, that was the 3. Yeah, ignore that
Oh,
one.
damn.
So who all got
No,
in
but it
on this
matters, 'cause
one?
There's already 3.
Who all was in on this run?
Lucretia was.
And Elsbeth.
Yeah, ignore mine.
No, don't.
I mean,
I got a 19.
Oh,
if
Mitch
he's
got-
not gonna-
yeah,
I got a
yeah.
19.
Yeah, ignore mine. I'm covering the door with the pistol.
Yeah, Lucretia
I don't like that.
and Elsbeth, you are all kind of hopeless searching this room. Reggie. Reggie, you're ransacking this room and you're going through pretty intensely, and you find a couple things. You find an old picture of Arik and Egon at some party.
Careful with those boots. That's Kraken leather.
And in the background of this picture, roll me an investigation check, Reggie.
Rolling. I got an 11.
Rolling.
You see in the background of it the Ice Queen herself in the background of it. Might be a coincidence, you're not sure. But then other than that, you also find under the bed, like in between the mattress and the bed springs, you find a schema for a device eerily similar to Baker's new pistol, but a little bit different.
Huh. Interesting. I found a new schema for the pistol in between the bed and this picture as well. Gotta ask the Ice Queen some questions.
Could I see the schema?
Hands it over to her.
I feel like he kind
There
of
you
turns
go.
his attention as in watching her. Well, what are you surprised about? I told you all. I designed the damn thing.
But it's different.
There's the proof.
But it's different. You didn't design exactly what's there in front of us. This is a
Well,
little bit different.
Yeah, that bastard stole my first design, and I made some much-needed improvements. And well, what do you think he was trying to buy off of me last night, anyways? My business is my business, not your own.
Wait. He was trying to buy something off of you.
Of course. I was always the brains behind the operation, and he knew that I made some much-needed improvements, and I was going to see what he had to offer.
Your story keeps changing.
It does. I don't much care for that.
I would like to roll some insight into these here statements.
These here statements.
This is a mighty fine discourse we're reckoning on having. I'd like to check the veracity of these here statements.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
had anything in insight.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just like flat out. I'm gonna go ahead and flat out say
that insight,
Okay.
motherfucker.
That's good. But I can say whoever is being incited into, roll me your roll, because like I don't want you. You know what I mean? I don't want them.
Yeah,
I don't want you to know like they're rolling deception or
for
persuasion or whatever. And I will kind of be the middleman for that. So
Cool.
you were inciting. Who are you inciting at the moment?
Arik.
But wait, I just realized that it will still show up in the stream, which is not good.
It will?
Nah.
I'm not watching this
shoot.
No, he wouldn't have noticed that if you hadn't said that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure, like, when somebody who's being incited into, I don't want the other players to know if they're rolling deception or persuasion or whatever. Shoot, how can we handle that? How about you roll in use like an online roller or a dice roll, and then private message me your roll. If that's okay. Does that sound good to everybody? I just want to make sure that we don't see like their modifier, so that like you don't know if they rolled a.
Well, they can do the roll like I did. You just have to do /GM roll.
But then I think it will show up on.
Oh, can they see
on the stream? On the stream, it's showing it, and if they're watching the stream,
we could try not to watch the stream.
Yeah, if you five agree to not watch the stream, that will be good.
Yeah.
Which I am not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not really watching
Okay. Then let's do that, because it's only going to show up on the stream. I just want to make sure, like, whether they're the murderer or not, I just don't want you to know if they're being deceptive or not, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just don't watch the stream, you five.
I mean, I haven't run into it on my phone, but I'm not looking at it.
Same. I do too, just to read the chat, but I'm not like in my phone. On a phone you can't see what the hell.
It's so tiny.
The rolls are so small you can't see what they are anyway, so that's okay.
Come now, Jambalaya. There's no need for this. I'll come over and pat him on the back.
Keep your hands off me, sir.
So who was trying to incite whom at that moment?
I was trying to incite Eric. Or Jambalaya
Yeah.
was trying to incite Eric.
Okay, Eric. So Jeremy, if you would roll me another secret roll,
Okay.
it will pop up on the stream, but nobody can see the stream on their phone. I promise that. And the only reason is like I mentioned, I don't need to know if they're rolling a deception roll or a persuasion roll. Okay, I will say it is a very high roll, and it actually beats Jambalaya's unnatural 20 roll.
Wow.
Oof.
The dirtiest of 20s.
So whatever it is, no matter what, Eric, you can respond however you want. Whether it's persuasive, deception, you guys do not know this. This is just Eric speaking to you all.
Now, I tried telling you before. I was the brains. And the man, what can I say? He was a greedy man. You seem to know this better than most. Of course,
He was.
no one's blaming you for the situation he forced you into. It's
I
much
mean,
like
he was-
me. I have to look out for myself. I can improve my own ideas, and I didn't want him snatching it away from me again.
You do make a good point. He was a real piece of shit.
And what about you, Stacy? I'm sure you can confirm he wasn't the nicest at all times. Hell, you haven't even shed a single tear.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that I don't. There was maybe 5-6 years of bliss between us, but other than that,
So why did you stick around? The money? My money? That he stole?
it wasn't even so much the money as it was the. Maybe it was the outsiders looking in. It was the image of us being together. It was a couple things, but
What does that matter to you? It's not for the money.
I mean, I don't want to look like a harlatan to my family, to my peers. It's just.
Beg your pardon?
A harletan? Did you just combine harlot and charlatan?
Is that like a lying whore?
Is that not a word?
That's a wonderful word.
Charlatan.
It is now. This is
Speaking of which,
a lying prostitute.
Lucretia, you seem more concerned than Stacy does. How exactly do you know Egan
Yeah,
anyways? I haven't
what's your
seen you
theory?
around before.
Oh, I'll admit it.
What are you admitting?
I'll,
How do you admit him?
I know.
We
I know
had-
Lucretia.
Yeah.
I know.
Ooh,
She's she's the other woman.
yeah.
That sounds awfully like you might have a good motive for doing some shootings.
It's
Why?
You knew about this, Stacy?
You jealous?
I knew about it.
You don't want to
and
share anymore.
Frankly, I don't really care so much about it. But yes, Lucretia was the other woman. So if there's any kind of doubts to be cast upon anybody, it's to me, I didn't care one way or another. I was in it more for the image, more for the. Like you mentioned, money, but I wasn't going to gain any more money from him dying than him being alive. But yeah, Lucretia
Yeah.
was the other woman.
Gonna get real close and scrutinize her as well and see what I reckon to the accuracy of them their statements.
All right, I'm gonna use since it's me. I'll use a dice roller. And Google's got a really nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shoot. What'd you roll for your
An 18.
total?
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's got a minus, she's gonna beat that actually. But
Oh.
you don't know what she's rolling. But she's gonna say, yeah, it was pretty amicable about us kind of being an open relationship, if you would. We didn't really care about so much who was seeing whom. It was more about us keeping our image together as a family, as a couple.
Would this be an appropriate time to mention that I always liked you more than him?
That would not be inappropriate at all. It was like I mentioned, open. Yes, like I mentioned, open relationship. So
I see. How open exactly?
I think we have several more rooms that we need to check through.
Yes.
No, wait, I want to get to
our
the bottom
time
of
is
this first.
gone.
We are
time
running
is-
out of time.
Yeah,
yeah.
I will say that yes,
Well-
we have only got about an hour before we reach fair weather, so we do need to kind of speed things up. Whose room have we not searched yet? Mine, I believe.
Well, wait 1 minute. I'll be having my schematic back.
Sure.
He holds his
All
arm
yours. I had it back to him. I was like, I have no interest in those things.
So
I'm gonna fold it up, put it in my pocket.
I believe it is my room, Lucretia's room, Elsbeth's room, Arik's room, and Reggie's room. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
What about
We just
We're in RX room.
Yeah.
the Ice Queen? I don't think we mentioned her.
Oh,
really.
and the Ice Queen's room. We can get to hers too.
Well, let's hurry up then.
Let's hurry up. We only got 1 hour left. So,
Yeah, let's hurry.
whose room would you all like to? I'm not gonna. As the NPCs, I don't want to make the decisions. I want you guys to make the decisions.
I mean, I'll volunteer mine if no one else is going to step up.
Fine.
Okay.
We can do mine. I'm not hiding anything.
We'll go ahead and do.
I'm not hiding anything either.
We'll do Elsbeth. Elsbeth. Who wants to go? We will say that 3 people can go into Elsbeth's room.
I'm going to be like right outside the door, leaning against the door frame, watching them.
I'll stay
I'll
outside
go
the hallway.
I'm
I'll
going in.
Yeah.
Jambalaya is going in. Who else?
Lucretia.
Oh, I did it twice. Don't know why.
Keelia?
A 17.
Kiana, and your character was the one that was like from a prestigious family and all that?
Who, mine? No.
Yeah. Who was that earlier, Adam?
That's Ice Queen.
Yeah. Elsbeth
Yeah,
is the lost heir.
Okay.
So like the heir to Baker, but kind of a bastard heir to Baker.
Is it like the child from the ex-wife, or is it from like a person I wouldn't even know as like his friend since the war?
Well, I'm in my early 20s as a half elf.
Yeah. So Eric, you actually met Elsbeth while she was a baby, Eric.
So I know like pretty well. Exactly
Yeah,
who she
you
is.
know
Okay.
exactly kind of the lineage. Exactly. Yeah. You're probably one of the few people that does. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't exactly come up. Like I ate dinner with him and Stacy, but
Yeah, I think that I would just stay in the hall. I'm not worried. I'm not suspicious of her just based on just because I feel like I know her so well.
Okay.
you saw me in nappies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jambalaya, you rolled an 18 for your first one. Then
Yeah, I don't know why I rolled it twice, but
I know. Yeah, I'm disregarding the second one, but your first one was an 18. Lucretia, yours was a 17. So you both are kind of ransacking this room pretty well. and you see a few things. Lucretia, you find a picture of Baker and some woman that you're not quite sure who this woman is. Jambalaya, you find Elsbeth. Do you want to let me know what?
Do you want me to tell you privately, or do you want me to just say it?
You can just say it if you want, since you're on the stream.
Sure. It's a book that clearly came from Baker's library. It has like an imprint in it, and it looks really old. Something that would have been passed down through his family's generations.
Yeah.
What's this here book?
It's mine.
Well, yeah, but what is it?
It's a book. What does it look like?
Well, I'm saying you're pretty evasive for someone who is so keen to read my private letters.
Yes, but this isn't a private letter. It's a book.
Well, then you won't be so evasive in answering what it's about, then, should you?
Flip through. See what it's about for yourself.
I struggle with the long words.
Well, then... It's a book about his lineage, and Baker's lineage, and the artifice, the works of artificers in his family.
Okay.
And it's mine.
How did you come by this book?
It was a gift.
Mighty fine gift.
Yes.
So what's your relationship with the deceased?
I could tell you that.
Yes, but why would you?
Well, everybody seems to be mighty keen to get my dirty laundry out in the open today. I'm figuring it's about time I hear some of your filthy secrets.
Fine, for the love of the gods, he's my father.
Well, that would seem to provide motive.
Why? Why would that provide motive?
Well, wouldn't you stand to inherit his fortune?
No, Stacy would. It doesn't go to the child, it goes to the spouse. First off, and second off, I just met the man a 10-day ago, maybe. We were on this trip because he wanted to get to know me better.
Well, we're going to be giving it the Larry David scrutiny face again.
Go for it.
Attempt to ascertain the truth of these here statements. I've been hearing a lot of them.
Hey, now I agree that this is highly suspicious, but I do believe we should probably try to get at least a base search of everybody's room before we kind of conclude our search and before we reach fair weather, if that's okay with everybody else.
Fine by me.
I'm just going to chalk this one up to Elsbeth being kind of having a pretty high motive as a murderer. You know, he could maybe be standing to maybe gain a high bit of profit from his death, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Who's that speaking?
I am the loyal retainer. I'm just kind of his assistant, but I just want to get the whole murder investigation on with, make sure we investigate everybody to the fullest. We have not yet investigated my room, which we can next if we want. If not, we can go to anybody else's room we choose to ascertain and investigate. I don't think we've seen Reggie or Lucretia yet. Who else are we missing so far besides myself?
Ice Queen.
Ice Queen. Yeah, Ice Queen. And Reggie and Lucretia. Is that it? Have we searched our RX room? That is me, yes. Adam, asking if we have. Okay, yes.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Adam's drunk.
What is the retainer's name? I don't think we ever caught it.
My name is Jeremy. Whenever I need to come up with a name on the fly, it's always going to be Jeremy.
That's okay. On Quest of Chaos.
Sounds like you haven't put a lot of effort into that one there, partner.
So out of character it is Reggie, Jeremy the retainer, not Jeremy Auric,
player.
and
You can lift your camera
Lucretia,
up and show us around
and
the room, Jeremy.
and the Ice Queen.
Ice Queen.
There are 4 rooms that we want to search quickly because that timer, man.
That
I don't.
timer,
I kind
that's
of. Me as a
down.
DM, I don't like that timer. It's stressing me out.
All right, so let's go check the Ice Queen's room.
Okay, Ice Queen's
All right.
room. Okay.
Because that picture, I want to know what she's doing in the background of that.
Okay. I've got to scroll. So I wasn't sure exactly. I thought Joe may be joining us, but he was a little bit too late. So I wasn't sure exactly who all I needed to be tonight.
So you're sorting it out?
So I'm sorting it out right now. Here we go. Okay. Who wants to go into the Ice Queen's room?
Me.
We will have 3 people that are able to go into the
I'll
room.
go too.
There's 3, unless somebody else wants to.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucretia, Jambalaya, and Elsbeth. All right, everybody roll investigation check. She
Damn!
says, I'm telling, like, I don't even know why. Could you not touch that, please? Why?
Who's touching
Ma'am,
what?
Oh.
I'm just
Oh.
being thorough.
Just like,
The longer you take stopping me from searching through your unmentionables, the longer it will take.
oh, for the love of God, I'll handle the unmentionables if that's a
No,
problem.
madam, I have it thoroughly in hand.
You're a pervert.
Are you
No,
trying to
madam.
be creepy, or is that just a side effect?
No, this is just my job. Just doing my job. My sworn duty is to protect.
You're a pervert.
No, madam, I am not.
Let's continue. Just
Elsbeth,
yes.
you find a letter. And in this letter, it is a letter from Baker to the Ice Queen, thanking her for her help and promising to pay her back one day.
I'm gonna turn to her with the letter and be like, "What help? What did you help him with?"
This is not her pausing for 1 second. This is a Discord secret message happening real quick.
Thank you for telling me.
Sorry guys. Sorry. Sending a message. I know this isn't super entertaining on the stream and listening and watching, but I just sent a special message that Jumba.
Ooh.
Oh. The
No,
special
this is-
message is
well-
to Jambalaya.
But it's like
Hey.
it's mentally, so like it's whatever. Yes, I did
Good job,
spoil.
Adam.
I spoiled it a little. I spoiled it a little bit, but
A lot of it. How
not really. I only
Oh.
knocked out one person of the 4 other people that could be messaging.
Raju is the murderer.
No. Oh no.
That's not what that means.
Jambalaya received a message.
Hey, I've been hearing
Like in
different
Voices?
in
voices.
Jambalaya's head. And Jambalaya doesn't
Oh,
even
you
know.
can kill.
Jambalaya doesn't even know who this
Who said
voice came
that?
with. So I did spoil a little bit as he just got a message. But other than that, what was the question about the letter in Ice Queen? Somebody asked a question.
What did he help you with?
Okay, yes. It's so long ago, it's not even of importance anymore. It's
Well,
nothing.
How
Nothing.
long ago? Clearly, it's some. What's the date on the letter? Is it fairly recent?
There is no date on the letter.
Does it look like an older letter, like something that's been
It
opened
does
and
not.
refolded a lot?
It does
looks
not.
pretty new.
It looks pretty recent. Yeah.
Yeah, no. This letter was not sent long ago. This looks relatively recent.
Well, yes, I recently gained it, but what he is speaking of was so long ago that it doesn't even. It's not. Don't even. Next room, please.
No, what exactly? did he
No.
help you with? We are all dumping all of our secrets all over the floor.
I helped him with something.
Yes.
Years
What did you help him
ago.
with?
What did you help him with?
I helped him gain his foothold in the Eberron Cathan family, and we don't need to go beyond that. It's just
Hey, well, this is all fine and interesting, but I got a different voice in my head from usual, and it's telling me that I need to be searching the personal retainer.
why would you need
What?
to be searching me?
What?
I don't know. I got a different voice in my head from usual, from the one that tells me to do the other things that I do.
Well,
No, that's not important
His-
right
his
now.
voices tell you
I
to
don't
kill?
mind
Do
if
they tell you to kill?
Not
Do they tell you to
generally.
help people? Do
Generally,
they tell you to help people?
Hold on. Jambalaya,
Do they tell you to burn things?
Did it
Not
tell you?
generally.
Did it tell you to search his person?
You tell me to search his, his person, his cavities.
Go forth. Have
Hey.
fun.
hey, you can search my person as long as you don't search my butt again, because that sucked last time.
Well, I'm sorry for
Search
sucking
his
your butt,
butt.
but it is part of a level 3 search, sir. And
But I don't see why we need a level 3 search if
for you, sir, afraid I'm gonna go all the way to 10.
How about
There
we
was
go?
a murder.
God.
It seems like the highest circumstance.
Let's drop it
Absolutely.
down to a level 1 search, and I will consent to that.
Consent does not apply in this situation. I am the law aboard this here.
But
throne.
I don't see how I've got
Doesn't
rights.
exist.
The war
Hold
has
his
ended.
ankles.
I think I've
going
got some rights to this.
You have the right to remain fisted. I mean,
Oh my
searched.
god.
And
God damn it!
Jambalaya tackles him.
Well, there's your R rating.
I'm going to move back into the hallway because I do not want to see level 10 fisting.
Me neither.
You horn
How many
music.
viewers did we just lose?
All of them.
Let's see.
Four people
I know.
left
Did you
Discord.
buy him flowers first?
Yeah.
Not when he's a
After
murderer.
good roll your Drundu. Go ahead and roll a investigation check on him.
Oh god.
An 8. Oh, a nat 1 plus 7.
Just
You get a little poop on your finger, I guess. Oh man,
God,
I
what?
feel so bad saying that.
This might be the time to use that advantage.
Use that
Yes.
advantage.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Let's do that. I don't just want shitty fingers.
Next hand.
That's more like it.
Okay, a nat 20 and a nat 1. What are the odds of that?
Pretty fucking high. It happens a lot on QNC.
That is insane. You search the Bora Retinue's whole body. You find no weapons. You find you strip him naked, and you find that he's got all of his clothes are pristine, no blood on any of his clothes at all. You think that you could, with a nat 20, you think that you could fairly easily take him out of the pool of suspects from
Hooray!
investigating him so thoroughly.
Voices in my head have led me astray again.
Or have they? Because you just took
On the
one
other
person
hand-
out of the
On the other hand, you do look awful nice. You better put your nice fancy clothes back on.
Nope, I'm just going naked rest of the night now. You did
Well-
this. You
well,
did
sir,
this.
I must
This
say
is on
I'm
your
awful
hand.
appreciative.
This is on your hands. You did this. I'm naked rest of the night now.
I'll tell you what else is on my hands.
Yeah, Mob. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Now that old Egan ain't blackmailing him, I trust his word. I trust his
Jambalaya's
intuition.
unchained now.
I say
Okay.
we move on to the next room.
Okay, we got
Whose
42 minutes left. I
We
said
have
we
to
start
go.
speeding things up a little bit. Can we stop the cavity searches so we can start doing some room searches?
I will
Jambalaya,
never-
just slow down the train.
Who?
Hey, that's a good
I ain't
idea.
no driver.
What?
Hey, yeah.
One job.
Hey, yeah.
He's too busy trying to do cavity searches.
Hey, yeah, Jambalaya. Could you just like slow the train down a little bit?
Well, I can ask one of the crew to do it. I just do the inspections.
Wait, I thought you were like the train guy.
I ain't the driver. I'm the conductor.
That is the impression that you've been giving all of
Wait,
us.
wait,
Where did
isn't
you go to school, sir?
wait, isn't the conductor the driver?
What's the school?
What
Anyway.
train call
Oh
do you
my
go to?
I can try and I can go try and work the levers if you like. See what we can do.
Okay, Gerondu,
He goes and does it, cuts our time in half.
you let me know if you like message me.
He's gonna speed up this train.
Well,
Oh, shit!
I'm just gonna say like message like I don't want people to know like if you like really are trying to slow down the train or not. You message me directly.
We'd be able to feel it if the train sped up or slowed down.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say like
Is it incompetency or is it on purpose?
yeah, I don't want you guys to know like either one way or another. Like
Oh Lord.
Will he put minutes on the clock or
he
subtract
gave me
them?
all right. He gave me. He sent me a message, and then now you roll Gerundu, and I'm gonna. He told
What am
me.
I rolling?
Yeah. Just
He
roll a
said, "I gotta
d20.
watch
Just roll a
The
straight
Mandalorian,
d20.
speed it up."
Yeah. I finished that today, by the way. You can just roll
do it?
d20, just a straight d20, and I'll decipher it one way or another. I'm trying not to give. Okay, 11. I'm gonna add.
Why did that have to be a secret?
Great question.
Because I don't want to. I added
Very
a few
secretive
minutes.
game.
I added some time to the timer. So you see Jambalaya go to the engine car and then come back.
I got something else I need to take care of. Just give me a minute.
And you all kind of feel the train slow a little bit. You think it is slowing down a little bit now. So we added a little bit to the timer. Whose room have we not searched yet?
We haven't searched the Ice
Scholar.
Queen or the Scholar. We haven't searched, Lucretia.
We just did the ice.
Yeah, and we found the letter thanking her for.
Oh,
something
yeah.
That. What else?
Yeah.
Did we find anything else in there? Because we kind of got stuck on that.
Nope, just that letter.
I said we move on to Lucretia's room.
So Lucretia, the Scholar. Did you guys search the air? Elsbeth's room?
Hi. It was a
Yes.
book.
It was a book. Did you search Aric's room and you searched Jambalaya's room? So it's just those two, right?
I think so.
Okay, I think
Yeah,
it's just those
I
two.
think it's just two.
All right, which room are we searching first?
Let's go to Lucretia's.
Okay.
I'm still a little sore at her being ready to throw me under the bus or the train.
Okay.
What? I did not.
You did so.
No.
Oh, why don't I tell everyone what your relationship to the guy is?
Oh, well, I was gonna say
That is
I
throwing
thought
me
it
under
was
the train.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Because I want everyone here to know that I'm the result of a 20-year-old liaison.
Ladies, we're running out of time.
Bite me.
Listen, I'm a current one, so
Do you have any kids? Never mind.
Last time I saw you, you didn't even have teeth in your mouth to bite me.
What?
I beg your pardon?
When I was a wee baby?
Well, it was about 20 years ago. You were but an infant the last time I saw you. Probably the last time your father saw you, to be honest.
Seems like.
oh my.
Wait. Never mind. Never mind. Go on.
Who is going into Lucretia's room?
I will.
Eric will go in.
I have a pretty good investigation.
Reggie, you want to go in, or you want me?
Yeah,
to?
I'll run.
Okay, yeah, you go on in. I'll hang out here. So you three all roll an investigation check. Lucretia's kind of like standing outside.
Yep.
Damn.
Y'all did real well.
Yeah.
Searching with a real scrutinizing eye.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Eric, you see,
This is the real reason that we're gonna run out of time. Adam just.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll probably add like 5 minutes to the end after I'm scrolling through and stuff.
And then you see,
The real reason.
You're in the room and
it's really big room. And,
I got a message from someone. Hold on a second.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just saying that was like some of the things you said.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you really did. 1 second. Because something happened in here. And nobody knows about this yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's something happened in here. Something's missing in here. Nobody knows. So
Do I find anything with my 20?
Arik, you find one of the scholar's notebooks in here.
What does that look like? Like a diary type thing, or is
It's
it like a general textbook?
it's like a spiral notebook that has pretty advanced. It might be kind of hard for you to follow notes going down it. It doesn't like say Reggie anywhere on it, but it's definitely some pretty high level scientific notes on these.
And this is Lucretia's room.
This is Lucretia's room, yes.
Is there anything that would lead me to believe it just doesn't belong to Lucretia?
I would think that this is so advanced, the mathematics of this, that maybe it may put it above Lucretia for you.
He'll just kind of look at it and, Lucretia, kind of calling out to the hall. What school did you say you went to again, if any?
I'm a bard. I went to one of the colleges for the bards.
Well, I would consider myself a bard as well, but I still went to business school. You didn't choose to expand your horizons in any sort of way?
I went to the School of Performance.
Then how do you know so much about mathematics and design? And he'll kind of hold out the book.
Oh, I don't.
And do you mind explaining where this came from? It was laying
Sure,
right here on your floor.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sleeping with the scholar. You all
look at the
know I
scholar.
have open relationships. Everybody knows that.
You're sleeping with the scholar and with Egan, and who else is looking around?
No one else here, darling.
Don't look at me that way. You're not my type.
I'll look to Reggie then.
What
And
about it?
you didn't care to mention this before?
It's none of
You're
your
not-
business.
at least worried, or did you know this book was here?
No, I left it there last night.
Can you confirm this?
I
You were
mean,
both in this room around 3 a.m.?
I had no idea what time I came back. I was drunk.
I'm just gonna just to kind of reinforce the timeline. The murder happened definitely between midnight and 5 a.m. So just popping that out
It's a
there.
huge time.
It's a 5-hour time, but
It's huge.
And when Jambalaya came screaming for, still can't believe he's dead.
he came in.
Murder.
He came in screaming at 5 a.m. That's why it's
Did
between.
the two of you come from this same room, or had he already retired by that moment?
They came
He'd
from different
already
rooms.
retired by that moment.
Yeah, I retired. I went back to my room because, didn't want to look
And-
suspicious.
You didn't think to take your book with you? I mean, obviously it was important if you brought it with you to show to Lucretia.
I mean, it was.
We
I
see
normally.
each other, and we see each other all the time. I would have given it back to him.
I mean, like,
Oh, it's
I love this.
have a lot of time for everyone to point fingers. We need to figure out who did this, or else we're all going to jail.
Eric, I have a
So,
question.
I think it's time to.
I have a question for you. Did you
Yes.
did you drink from the same bottle as?
Well, I always got mine. I only drink Northern's Best. Takes a nip from it.
So you didn't drink the same thing.
No, I'll spend some time with him, but I didn't ever really trust that son of a bitch. Not since the first time he screwed me. But that's how most of my friends are. You can't really blame the guy.
I mean, I could tell you. This is a spouse speaking, Stacy. I mean, I could tell you that I didn't poison the whole bottle. I just put the.
just the glass.
You just went for his one drink.
It's not poison. It's a sleeping potion. It's trying to get him to bed earlier than 4 or 5 a.m. He stays out all night, every night. So I just had to give him a little nip of the
Part of
sleeping
that is
potion
my
to
fault.
bring him in earlier.
You would no doubt have access to the schematics he stole from me. How do I know you didn't commit this murder then?
What
Seemed pretty.
what motive would I
suspicious.
have for committing this?
The money,
Maybe
without having to deal with him.
I've got the money already.
Maybe you're not as okay with his relationship as you say you are with Lucretia here.
That, like I mentioned, the love in our marriage ended years ago, so it wasn't a new
and it didn't
thing.
make you jealous that he's giving her gifts and presents, and he'll produce from his pocket some gifts that were no doubt Lucretia's, given to her by Egon.
How did you come upon these gifts, Arik?
That's an excellent question.
Well, I didn't lie about finishing my pipe. Maybe I poked my head around a little bit some. She left these here on her bed, and Egan was the type to write in his own handwriting. I'd recognize his calligraphy penmanship anywhere.
But
These came from Egan.
but when did you find these gifts, Arik?
you went into my room.
When
I
he
did.
went missing with that pipe.
That's true. Thievery doesn't seem quite so bad when we're in the midst of murder, and forgive me if I don't trust you.
I'm saying that I have no care one way or another. Yes, I did not shed a tear when he died, but I also didn't. I wouldn't have shared a laugh if you lived. I was just existing at this point. It just wasn't on my mind whether he lived or died, to be honest.
Jambalaya, what time did you say that you came through and he was asleep at the table?
It was about midnight. Shift was finishing. I'm gonna close down the galley.
So, excuse me. So he fell asleep right at about when Eric left him?
Well, he was
am I getting the
slumped on
timeline right?
table. Last I saw, about midnight, he was slumped over the table, with still all the back of his head still attached. So yeah, he was asleep round about midnight, and I didn't see him again till 5 this morning.
But you were all right with just leaving him there. You didn't try to wake him?
Well, you already know he had leverage over me. I generally just let him do whatever he wanted.
This is all just dreadfully unneeded, boring. If we need to, we could just get to fair weather and let the authorities dish it out. We're going to be there in what,
the
40 minutes?
The authorities will arrest all of us because we all look like we have motive.
You know they're
have
not.
time to spend in that?
I'll give Lucretia back the gifts. I don't
Thank
need your
you.
trinkets. I just find them a tad bit suspicious.
Why?
I've always been-
He gave things to the people that he had liaisons with. Why is that suspicious?
There's just something not quite right about this love triangle. We're going to put it together here soon enough. Hopefully in the next 38 minutes or so.
Yeah, you know that they're obviously not going to arrest me. I'm they kind of.
You think you're above the law?
Is that Ice Queen?
Yes, I am. Yes, this is the Ice Queen speaking. Yes,
This
I
is
am
me,
above.
the Ice Queen. Yeah.
Yes, I am above the law. They will not bother me at all. So it's pretty much between you 7 that it's going to come down to. So
I don't know. If the authorities have a reason to look at you for having a connection to him, there's no reason why you would be above the law. No one is.
when your pockets are as deep as mine, yes, you are going to be able to kind of pay your way to get out of such mundaneness as being contained for some obvious murder that you have no part in whatsoever. So,
And words from an obvious harlatan.
well, I'm not the harlatan. It seems to be Lucretia is the harlatan.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Charlatan. I know that I mistakenly dropped the SHCH once before, so
Listen,
I'm
I
making
have not
another drink.
lied about-
Y'all can continue. I'm making another drink.
Another drinky drink.
I find your
Driven him
accusatory
to this.
tone a little.
Who, me? You already searched my room. You probed my mind with some kind of business.
Sorry, what?
You probed many other people.
Well, that's my job. In my defense, being up to the elbow in sphincters is my job.
Okay. Hey, Gerundu. You know I'm gonna snippet that audio of you saying being up to my elbow in sphincters is my job, and that's gonna be. I'm gonna play that at the end of every podcast I do, just all the time. I'm gonna have you just up to my elbow in sphincters is my job. You said that.
You think I'm ashamed?
No, I know.
Friends,
Adam.
Romans, countrymen, we have 30 minutes.
I'll give you.
Name?
I'm gonna give you guys a bonus 5 minutes. Ice Queen's name is
Like her first name.
Elizabeth.
I've known
Elizabeth.
her at least since the war, according to my picture in my room.
Elizabeth.
Oh, God. She's Elizabeth and I'm Elsbeth. That's fun.
I was gonna make it
Right.
Lucretia. Just be fun with that.
What was it? Sorry, my internet was messing up.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. I am gonna give you guys 5 bonus minutes just for me dicking off, like time.
Dicking off. Adam, I think you
I don't
mean
know, it's
dicking
worse.
around.
Dicking off or elbow deep in sphincters.
Depends on which end of the
Oh no!
equation you're on.
Oh no!
I mean,
Everybody.
like,
Sorry, my
ends
internet
of
messed
elbow
up.
deep in sphincters isn't a good thing.
Oh.
There'll be no kink shaming here.
I'm rearranging some pictures real quick.
I
While
mean,
you guys.
there was a second where Elsbeth was considering slut shame and then went, no.
Whoa.
Okay, so her name's
Let's not
Elizabeth.
open that can
Yes.
of worms.
Yes.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Okay.
Yes, her name is Elizabeth.
Well, I've known her. I have a picture with her in the background since the war, so I'm going to say, Elizabeth, you're not above the law. You of all people should know that. This whole world will come toppling down on top of us the second we think we're above the law.
Okay, how about this? How about everybody just goes around saying where they were between midnight and 5 o'clock last night? We're about to reach Fairhaven or Fairweather, whatever, wherever we're going, whatever shit town. Let's just go ahead and all say where we were. How about
I
that?
was in bed thinking about trains and justice.
And sphincters.
Well, to be fair,
Oh,
it is my job. It isn't my life. I have other interests.
that is true. Also, by the way, we did miss Reggie's room. Nobody ever searched him.
Let's go handle that then.
And I only mentioned that because somebody on Twitch mentioned that, and I completely forgot. Sorry, Reggie.
Thank you, Your Grace.
So yes, thank you,
Duke Fleeg.
Duke Fleeg. Thank you. That was just me messing up. That was not me trying to skip somebody. That was me being bad. The scholar. Okay, who wants to search Reggie's room?
I do.
I won't. I'm gonna stay in the back because I
search
trust him because he was with me last night.
Fair enough.
Reggie's just standing in front of the doorway. Whatever.
I'm going to search it because the only person I trust is Elizabeth for some reason or another.
Wait a minute. You said you trusted me well enough.
Yeah, that's the only person I trust, so I'm going to search it. The rest of the people I'm very suspicious of, like everyone.
Elsbeth, not Elizabeth. Got it. That's confusing.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
Adam's a dick.
Tiana, you rolled a 12. Hey, I didn't name her.
Just
Oh,
poor
okay.
planning on Adam's
Elizabeth.
You named her after I named mine Elsbeth.
Yes. Yep. You're right. You are 100% right.
Bitch.
He already used Jeremy, so.
Yeah, I'm Jeremy. Yeah. Who else was searching?
I think that was Egan Spiegel's name, too.
Yep.
Yes.
Ubo.
eBay.
Ubo tried to get a beagle named Jeremy, but failed. Did everybody roll? I only see.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll roll again if you want me to.
Wait, no. I see Tiana's roll.
Gerundu roll.
Gerundu, okay.
25.
25. Guess what? That's a pretty good roll.
That's a good roll.
See everything that's ever been in this.
Good
room.
Christ, Jeremy.
Yes, you see in here, Jambalaya, you see a lot of books, writing material, ink.
Just took a peek, chill.
You also, under one of the pillows, you see an earring that's actually matching one of Lucretia's earrings.
Was y'all banging in here?
A gentleman
You
doesn't
bang
kiss.
everywhere, darling. A lady does.
So, let me get this straight. You've been banging the scholar. You was banging the dead guy. Wife knew you was banging the dead guy. Didn't know you was banging this guy. Who else was y'all banging?
When I asked, you said you only are banging 2 of them. That's one accounted for, fuck.
What?
Who's
I'm
banging
only
who up in
banging
this
2
train?
people. I was banging Baker, and now I'm banging Reggie. The 2 people.
You,
Sounds mighty dirty to me.
you also see a Warforged now approaching the dining car.
Blue shield.
From where?
Blue Shield, coming from where the cargo, like the back of the train, was. And it looks over everybody and says, where is Master Baker?
He's in the dining car, Blue Shield. Somebody done him in.
Dead, I'm afraid.
Who is responsible?
We're trying to figure that out.
I don't know, Blue Shield, but you know it wasn't me. I came and got you.
That does
I'd be
not
careful with
eliminate
those.
you
We
from
didn't design
suspicion.
these automatons to be too judicial. He's gonna shoot if you threaten him too much.
Well, I think that's probably for the best, because I ain't got no interest in impeding this here investigation.
Wait, you designed these Warforged?
Well,
No,
not all of them, but me and Egan, well, as I'm sure many of you are aware, we might have been involved in some funding with the war. But that's the past. Some people won, some people lost.
Wasn't very far in the past.
True. But
no,
I'm
it's
still
not.
still counting the gold from it, so I'm not too wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, it was very recent.
Funny how some folks count gold after the end of the war, and other people count how many limbs they got left.
Yeah.
Come on, you've still got all 4 of them.
Well, yeah, and a few others that I didn't have before the war started.
Not really sure what that means.
Never mind, that's proud.
Elbow deep in sphincter.
I
Yes,
never
but
said
whose
they was my
elbow?
elbows.
Damn it! Damn it, Gerondio, why do our brains run in the same direction?
'Cause
All I'm saying is be careful.
Right. Weren't raised right. No.
Automaton unit, when was the last time you spoke with Master?
It was yesterday evening, 5 p.m.
Lord.
And you've just been waiting in the cargo since then?
I sit waiting in the cargo on a chair all day.
It's an interesting life.
It sucks.
He didn't even have a magazine, did he?
I was
No
gonna say,
magazine.
Life is one word for it. That sounds incredibly boring.
I'll be honest, I often find a lot of parallels with my own life, in that when the murder isn't happening, which is nearly every journey, I generally just sit on the turlet with a magazine.
Turlet.
Every year.
On the turlet?
On the turlet, that's right. Reading the magazine about trains.
Train quarterly.
That's right. Train conductor quarterly.
All right. So what do we know then? And who can we eliminate? We can
Well,
eliminate...
Stabby McGee's been fucking half the passenger manifest.
Damned anybody!
Yeah, guys,
We
everybody,
are running out of time.
Yeah,
We need to
we've
figure
got
out-
24 minutes left, so I don't know if
We
I
don't
don't
have a
know.
Hercule Poirot to help us.
Honestly, I don't trust any
it
of you.
sounds like big boy conductor man might have the best motive because he was being blackmailed.
Well, you've searched my room. Somebody probed my mind with some kind of thing.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, though.
planting messages in my brain.
What, Adam? Looking at his body, did it look like he was shot from the back or the front, and did it look like it was fairly close?
It was from the back, standing over him, back of the head twice.
Pretty close. So anyone who would have shot him would have blood on their clothes.
Yeah, probably.
Does it seem like it was one person, or is this some Boondock Saint shit? And there's like 2, and they're like from a certain angle where it seems like there had to have been 2.
There was only one murder weapon,
Or
so...
someone with extra appendages. And I look at John Boy.
Okay, well,
They ain't attached.
Check the sphincter.
hold on. There's an easy way to solve this then. None of us saw blood on the clothes in anyone's rooms, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who did the killing would still have blood on their clothes, on them, hidden by something.
Probably.
Then why don't we check everyone's clothes?
Jambalaya is immediately naked. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Sure, strip down.
See? Nothing.
Do we see anything on his clothes?
He is naked. Everybody roll an investigation check.
Oh no.
Holy crap.
Oh.
Wow.
Woohoo! You can see my birthmark.
No, they look, his clothes look, pretty pristine. Pretty pristine. Jambalaya's clothes are nice and neat.
All right, well, continue onward, I suppose.
Ain't nobody else gonna get naked?
That don't necessarily prove a thing. I know only very basic magics, and I can easily clean a stain out of some cloth.
Well, I don't know none at all, so I guess that exonerates me.
I don't know any magic either.
All we know is your word.
Mine or his?
Yeah.
Both of you.
In fact, Jambalaya is going to bust out his wand of magic detection.
Ooh.
I'll join in on that, and I'll use my detect magic as well.
Was Egan a human?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
artificer.
your mother's elven side. You're telling me you don't know even a little bit of magic?
No, I don't know even a little bit of magic. Mother does, but I don't.
Right then.
I'm a half elf. We don't get that.
True, but I figured if you weren't raised by him, you were raised by her. Thought maybe you'd learn something.
No. I have other skills.
Do I need to roll anything for this use of wand of magic detection?
I think it's just you cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you read it for me?
Well, me? Read detect magic?
Yeah. Because it may play a part. I don't know.
Okay, hold on a sec. Within 30 feet of me, I have to sense the presence of magic only for the duration. This is what kind of garbled word salad is this bullshit? Try something better.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
This is tough.
Would there be anything left behind from prestidigitation?
I don't know. And that's what
I don't
I'm thinking.
think so. I think it's instantaneous, isn't it?
Mm.
That's the question.
Casting time, 1 action, duration, concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, I just sense the presence of magic. So yeah, if it's just happened and it's done, then I guess I wouldn't detect it unless it's happened while it was active, while the spell was active.
Is that what we're gonna go with?
If there was something like a minor illusion being sustained, then I would detect that.
Or major image or anything like that, or being able to see a magic item or.
Yeah, anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, prestidigitation.
Okay. Then you wave your wand around. You don't detect any magic amongst your companions, but you're the only one in the nude at the moment.
Right. So from some unspecified orifice, the gun that I produced earlier is now in Jambalaya's other hand.
The gun? Did you say gun?
Yeah, I picked up the gun earlier. Yeah.
Just like a really bad Breaking Bad moment. In his underwear, he's buck naked.
I had this gun the whole time. Now I ain't gonna be the only naked one on this train. We're gonna find out who's bloody.
Does it look like the gun that was from the
It's the murder weapon.
He took it.
Murder weapon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I made no secret of it.
He took it.
So everyone saw him take it, but I didn't. So I'm just like, why do you have the murder weapon?
Because I'm a policeman on this train.
He picked it up in the galley.
Oh, I was too busy
Done it,
stealing
Cole.
her presents.
Yeah, he was too busy stealing my shit.
Yeah.
You should lock your door. I didn't even have to pick it.
I thought I locked my door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just pushed on it.
Okay, everybody. We only got about 17 minutes left, so like, we really need to pin this down.
Everybody's got 30 seconds to get naked.
All right, I am. Boom.
Does that line
I'm
usually
naked.
That's when you're carrying a
That's a
gun.
pickup line.
The retainer is now naked. The ice queen says, I am. Obviously, I'm not getting naked, so I don't know.
Sorry, who has
Who
the
said
gun?
that, Elizabeth?
How far away are we from civilization at the moment?
We're about 16 minutes away.
Time is a burning.
Not as much as
The
burning
ice
the
queen
bullet
says,
in the
I
smoke.
am obviously not getting naked, so that's.
Well, that makes you prime suspect, and I'm fixing to throw you out the door.
Go for it, Jambalaya. I mean,
Go,
clearly,
Jambalaya.
clearly she has many things to hide.
I mean, you can see that I have no blood on my clothes.
Outer clothes, sure, but you have layers. Everyone wears layers of clothes. It's cold.
I've
We've
got
all
one
doing
layer.
it, madam.
I will.
We've all
I
taken
will.
off our
Hey,
clothes.
you know what? I will go
Sure,
down to
Jambalaya,
one layer.
what's 2 bodies on your conscience?
Sorry, go on,
I
Elizabeth.
killed many men in the war, but I ain't killed none today yet.
I will go down to one layer of clothes, but no further than that.
So you'll go down to your skivvies? That's fine.
I will go down to my underclothes, my night clothes, but
That's
no
fair.
further.
Yes.
Will everybody else go down to their?
Yes.
Yeah, Reggie just takes his clothes off and just stands there, buck ass naked. It's like, I got nothing to hide.
No, sir, you do not. Congratulations.
God damn it!
Well, I am impressed.
Don't need no stage end check here.
Well done.
I
Well done.
also get naked, I guess.
Shouldn't be any surprise from you.
So Lucretia gets down
Paladin.
to her bottom layer of clothes. What's your bottom layer of clothes look like, Lucretia? Are you getting naked?
Like,
Naked?
it's so.
She
No, no,
just
no,
goes
no,
all
no,
the
no.
way. She's ready for a third.
Fuck.
Who's next?
Next.
I'm in like a slip underneath what I was wearing.
I'm sorry.
All right, hey, are we gonna be able to go down to like just like our clothes as like the determining factor? Because we were like really close to getting there, and I don't.
So we didn't see any blood on any clothes in anyone's cabin. So that tells me that whoever killed them would probably still have blood on their clothes that they're currently wearing. So, yes, that's my best bet.
What if they like got rid of their clothes somewhere else? And
So I
like,
say the last person to get naked gets shot. We call
Okay.
it a day.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on. That's a good point. What if someone stripped off the bloody clothes and threw them off? Is anyone wearing clothes that don't look like they fit them?
No.
I mean, I'm wearing some pretty nice loose shit because Eric he doesn't want to show off the rolls. I mean, he's super rich, so he eats a lot of food, but he can afford a little extra silk, so he's got one size over.
At the moment, Jambalaya is just wearing his conductor's hat, and that's it.
God damn it.
I've also now
Reggie
begun
just
to
stand there.
undress.
does anybody? Okay, so if it comes on clothes, everybody looks like they're wearing clothes without blood stains. So
Is everyone wearing clothes that look like they fit them properly?
that and so if everybody's clothes look good, what about everybody's alibis? How about we go back to the alibis? Hey, Reggie, where was you at midnight to 5 a.m.?
It's getting lucky.
With who?
With the harlequin.
With a heart.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
for
was getting-
for 5 hours straight?
Well, I mean, you can see what he's got down there. Is
Like
I
what
have
time?
You know, there was a break in between.
Like how big of a break? Like what time was the break at?
Oh my god.
Like, what about 2 o'clock and it was like 5 minutes.
My God, this man's a stud.
12 minutes.
Okay. Arik, where were you at between 12 and
Fucking
5
like a trip
a.m.?
hammer.
Well, after I left the table, I went straight to my room.
Elf blood.
10 minutes, I was out.
Okay. Elsbeth, where were you at from midnight to 5 a.m.?
I had dinner with my father, and then I went to my room. I didn't have anyone else to interact with, so I went to bed.
Jambalaya?
I locked up, as I told y'all 3 or 4 times now. I locked up, saw him at the table, went to bed, got up at 5 a.m., checked in, found him dead. I was in my room.
Lucretia?
Oh, I was getting lucky.
You were getting lucky.
Yeah.
What time was you getting lucky at?
Codes.
All night long, baby.
Based on what I heard, that ain't luck. It's just the norm for you.
Well, I had some early appointments with Baker, but after that I headed off to bed kind of early, around 9 o'clock or so. So okay, I thought this alibi thing would be a lot more stringent, but apparently
not.
We got about 10 minutes left to determine who was the culprit, so...
I think it's the Ice Queen.
I'm going
throw me
for
a
the
bone.
I also think it might have been the Ice Queen. She's been shifty this whole time.
There's no reason... What cause would I have to eliminating a Baker?
Well, maybe he was calling in more favors. Maybe he wanted you to lift him higher in society, and calling on you after you pushed him up so high.
So why would I eliminate him instead of just telling him no?
Because hold on, because the 12
Of
families
the wonderful things he does.
Because the families broke it up, you weren't supposed to be involved with weaponry. If it came out that you were involved with weaponry, that might break the treaty.
Okay, Adam. So I have known her since the war. Did she have any? Would I know if she had any connection to our company while we were funding one of the armies with military technology?
No. So she only knew Baker from like very, very early on. And actually at that point,
She was in one of the pictures with us.
Yeah, and that was a very earlier on, very long ago picture. And actually the retainer says, well, now I can actually vouch for her. She was actually in my room.
She was in your room.
What was she doing in your room?
Well, we were speaking of a conversation that's a little bit sensitive, not really for just everybody out there, but I can vouch for her.
What were you talking about? Nothing is too sensitive right now.
And you lied to us.
I definitely did lie to you all, but now I can come out and say that it was something about... Okay, yes, it was about eliminating Baker and collecting his debt that he did owe to her, but we did not come to fruition for that deal yet. Obviously,
maybe you didn't, but maybe she decided to follow through on it.
No, she was in my room at the time.
How long?
Like until 3 a.m. So unless
he died between midnight and 5.
That's a solid 2-hour window. She could have been off doing the murdering.
I mean, it's possible, but it's highly unlikely that in a 2-hour period. I mean,
she in a 2-hour period, she went to the dining car and shot him and went back to bed. That's perfectly logical.
Also,
with all due respect, ma'am, the train is not 500 miles long. It does not take very long to get into the dining car.
Also,
why would I? Hey, do I look like a person that would personally handle my own problems, though.
Yes.
No,
Get
I
up to all kinds of
Conspired to
disgusting
kill him,
things.
and now he's dead.
no, I delegate. I hand out my responsibility. I don't do anything myself. I don't
But-
even
but-
bring my own food. I don't do anything on my own.
Can I
But
make an
you-
insight
but you-
check to see how I feel about this?
Yes, that.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I also?
I'm not good at insight,
Yeah.
so you guys go for it.
I'm gonna do just a straight D20 roll real quick. What's that? Okay.
Ooh.
What's mine? Did mine do anything?
You gotta do
Nope.
slash roll.
I did slash.
You might have put a
You
space.
do.
Okay.
You have to say roll, not R.
Oh, I thought
Oh, the R works
slash
for
R
me
would
too.
work.
I've been using the R.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
it
thought
might have
slash
been a
R would
space.
work. I'm gonna say no matter what, her charisma is above a +2. Like so, either deception, persuasion, whatever. So you actually all think that she's telling the truth. Like, why would she do her own dirty deeds, one way or another?
Wait, Adam, ours would have matched, so wouldn't it?
She's got. I'll actually hold on. She's got a thing. I'm gonna add a little bit of time to the timer for me, like looking up stuff
Thank you.
because I've got to actually scroll and
As
find
Jambalaya
her.
slows the train down a little bit.
Slows it down a little bit more. Blue Shield. Let's see. There's a scholar stats. Former business barter. Boop, boop. Slowing it down a little bit more. Slowing it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. So she has got. Whoa. So I'm gonna say minimum is a +5.
Good Christ.
Between deception
Yes.
or perception, minimum of those two is a +5.
Damn.
I will say the other one, either she's telling the truth or lying, is a +8. So
Good Lord.
I will say that is at least 23. So you believe that she wouldn't do her own like misdeeds like that. Okay, so
So you might have hired someone who's on here, someone that you know would be willing to do the stabbing or the shooting in this case.
I'm not
It
gonna
could've
lie,
been the
possibly.
guy he was talking to.
Okay, I'm gonna say, just for the sake of you all, yes, that's possible. But at the same time, I'm gonna walk away out of this as soon as we dock. I'm gonna leave freely, right? No one's gonna question me. But in 4 minutes' time, when we reach the dock, you five are all gonna be scrutinized to questioning. So I think it's gonna be pretty. I think you should probably get a suspect or so nailed down, but obviously for me, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Well, then you have nothing to fear. Why wouldn't you help us?
I will help you. I mean, how can I help you all? I know that Baker was pretty shitty. I know that he would roll on people on the flip of a dime. Whatever would make him a buck more, he would roll on that person. So I know that. I know that he owed me, so there's no reason why I would turn him in or kill him because he owed me money. Why would I kill him? So on that case, would it be the scholar? I don't know why he would kill him. Would it be his lover that would kill him for maybe jealousy? Would it be the train conductor who obviously was framing him for some reason, letting him slip in this gun? Would it be Elsbeth, yourself? Would it be you for not acknowledging him as a true heir? Would it be Arik, the businessman?
Know about me.
He knew about you. I knew about you. and I'm a third party, and I knew about you. Would be Eric, the businessman who he was screwing over. And any of you five, you all have motive.
Why only us? What about the rest of you?
Yes. What about Jeremy, the retainer? What if he?
He could have been Jeremy. I don't know. He was his secretary. That was Jeremy's whole job.
He was very, very quick to get naked.
Jeremy was quick to get naked, but if Jeremy's boss died, Jeremy's with nothing. I will be the first to admit, Jeremy's nothing. He's nothing. He has no experience outside of being Baker's retinue, his secretary, so he's got no experience. So
That's really harsh. That's really harsh of you to say that Jeremy is nothing.
No, I agree. I am pretty much nothing without Baker. So,
all right. What about Stacy then? Stacy stood to inherit everything. I mean, it wouldn't come to me as his heir. It would go to her.
I had all the money in the world, with or without him.
Really?
So
Why would you have all the money in the world without him? I mean, you've only been married to him for what, 10 years?
10 years is a lifetime to some. So, yes, it's...
I've had enough of this. I have a plan.
Yes.
I still have enough energy left where I can read some thoughts one more time.
Let's do it.
Now,
oh, no.
I only have a minute of this.
Good, because we only got 40 seconds. No.
We can all look at this body here, and I can see how you all feel about it.
I'm going to say we got
Everybody
2 minutes.
line.
I'm going to say we got 2 minutes, because I've bullshit a little bit. So
I can do detect thoughts. It lasts 1 minute, and I can go down. I can switch people, and they have to make a save every time.
All right.
Let's do that. Let's just go down the line. Everybody
do it.
make a save. Let's do that. Start with Veggie.
It's Wisdom 14, or you have to tell me what's on your main thoughts, like what you're thinking right now.
All right,
on the surface while looking at the body.
I'm pulling up my roll 20. Reggie, you go ahead and roll first. A Wisdom save.
A 14.
Oh, Mom, my timer's beeping my ears.
So if you get a 14, you don't. It matches. So I think matches win.
Yeah. So Reggie, you're good, unless you want to let him think or read your thoughts.
You can say whatever you want.
I'll let him in.
Okay. Reggie's going to let you in.
What exactly do you have to do with this, if anything?
The worst thing is that my only motive, if I was the killer, was because he was a social ladder climber trying to get money, and he did embarrass me at a party the one time. And yes, I may have had an idea of how to get him back, but I wasn't going to murder him.
There's something on this one's mind. Were you the murderer or not?
No.
Okay. I guess next up would be me with like 3 people.
Yeah.
This will
go,
be
man, go.
This will be Ice Queen 7. She is
One
just
of you, Elizabeth. Ready for quite some time.
She's just completely bored.
So much to lose, so much to gain.
No, nothing to lose, nothing to gain. She's just so bored with all of this. She's just ready to get to Fairweather and just get the hell out of here. Next up is the Royal Retainer, which I don't think we ever gave him a name. You guys want to give him a name real quick?
Jeremy, wasn't it?
Is that Jeremy? That is Jeremy. Jeremy rolled an 8.
Not Jeremy, it should be Toby.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
Jeremy. Jeremy is you were kind of probing his thoughts, and
out with it, boy.
He's actually a little upset that Baker died. He actually has no clue what he's gonna do next in his life. Like he doesn't have any experience or any like real world experience, so he doesn't know what he's gonna do next in his life. Next is the spouse. 14. So 14 beats it. She seems like mediocre about him dying. She doesn't seem to really care one way or another that he died. And we'll go next, Lucretia. So Lucretia, you want to go ahead and roll?
Ooh.
10. How's Lucretia feeling about him dying?
Look at it. What do you feel?
She's a little sad. She wishes it hadn't happened.
And do you wish you didn't do it?
Yeah.
Some sort of greater gain?
She wishes she didn't do it.
He pulls out his dagger and holds it to her throat.
She goes invisible and runs away.
After.
Get her.
What the shit?
I can still detect her thoughts. She's somewhere in the room.
What means
Invisibility too.
I will catch her, says Blue Shield.
I'm taking
Here,
off.
Blue Shield.
The train docks at Fairweather.
I get off the train as soon as the doors open and run.
Someone said they cast see invisibility.
Oh, somebody has see invisibility?
Yeah,
Someone
I
said
do.
that. I heard that.
Yeah, I do.
I'm still running.
Get her.
That's okay. Hold on.
If
Let's
this
pause.
ends up
Bullet time. Bullet time. Reggie, you got see invisibility? That's like a spell you got?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm looking
let's
at
do
my
it.
sheet. Yeah. Yeah, it's team invisibility.
What's that do? I don't even know what that spell does.
You see people who are invisible.
For the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they're visible. You can see into the eternal plane, internal creatures, and objects
Okay.
appear ghostly and translucent.
So this is what I'm going
That
to
lasts
do.
an hour.
Since Lucretia also had invisibility, and you had see invisibility, I'm going to have you both do a roll-off as if like you're just doing a perception check, Reggie, and Lucretia, you're doing a stealth check to try to blend in amongst the crowd as soon as the train docks.
Okay. I have a plan if this goes bad.
My Siri just
I have
thought us.
I have a backup plan too if it goes bad too.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be good.
Let's do this roll off first.
Okay.
16.
Oh shit. 16.
Oh.
Oh, Nat.
A nat fucking 20.
All right, yeah, if I could do it, I'm going to cast web at her and try and catch her.
I'm
Last location I would.
But I mean, I think Lucretia. I think her casting invisibility and also mixing amongst the crowd. I think as soon as the train docks and as soon as the gates open, Lucretia, I think she just slips amongst the crowd of Fairweather, and I think she just slips through the crowd unnoticed.
And off she goes.
And off she goes.
Somebody stop her! I'd imagine we're all running for the door.
I mean, if it was not a nat 20, I would have like given everybody like some kind of roll to catch her, but
Last ditch throw of the game.
He's yelling,
Jambalaya-
Murderer escaping!
Jambalaya is just gonna fire off the pistol into the crowd.
okay, roll it.
Roll it.
I'm just gonna roll a
I'll
stat.
give you I'll give you her armor class +3.
Okay. I won't give myself any bonuses.
Oh, come on.
Take her out.
See
Flat 13.
Oh, nope.
what's your armor class?
You said my armor class +3?
Yeah.
It'd be 15.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
So you just fire this. Jambalaya fires off this random shot off into the crowd, just goes above everybody's heads. I'm not gonna have you like hit anybody, any innocents or anything. But Lucretia disappears off into the crowd. Guys,
Murder,
everybody.
Yard.
She got away with it. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, guys. I didn't like I almost didn't run this adventure because it could have been a train wreck. Like I had no idea. Like I had no idea.
She got away, so yeah, it was a train wreck.
Good train wreck.
But the thing is, like, if I run a one shot, like I can kind of pull in the reins and I can kind of control it. This was completely up to you five to like how it goes because I was pretty much like a spectator the entire time, right?
Oh.
So
They're trying to be all Murder on the Orient Express.
yeah, so like I really had no idea how this one was gonna go. You all killed it. You all nailed it.
Well, she did.
Well, she did. Lucretia killed it. She
killed him. She fucked him. She escaped.
So one thing I'm going to spoil. The only thing that Lucretia mentioned is that at one point early on, she dipped out and went to a bathroom and
Got rid of clothes.
well.
No, I grabbed my dress and prestidigitation all the blood off of
The thing is, though, before the scene, like before the murder was even realized, she had already hid her bloody outfit in a bathroom. But then, while everybody was doing an investigation of a room, she went back into that bathroom, prestidigitationed that outfit, and then put that outfit on under her outfit. Under her robe. So, like, you found her in a shift under her robe, but it was cleaned because she went, like, it was a dragon bait. That was very good on you. Everybody else, you all killed it. You all did super good.
You guys did so good.
Like,
I mean, I'm no Hercule Poirot.
No, but like, I was expecting somebody to be like, well, when he started detecting thoughts, like,
Oh shit, yeah.
I was like, oh fuck. This is
and then he rolled bad. I was like, well, what are your thoughts?
No, in the beginning, whenever he detected Big J's thoughts, I was like, he's just gonna do that for all of us, and it's gonna be over right here. And then he didn't, and I was like,
You should have done all of them.
Yeah.
oh.
Well,
No, like that. Like honestly, like I think how Orla. I'm gonna pull up her name one more time real quick to just give her a shout out. I think it's Orla. I'm just gonna go by first name basis because we're cool like that. Oh my god, this is a 46 page document, by the way. Let me. Oh my god, I'm getting there. Okay, I'm gonna drag this because that's taking forever. Orla, yes. I think when Orla made this document, this may have been like her ideal situation for the whole thing. Like I don't know. To me it ended up being just absolutely perfect. Plenty of chances to catch Lucretia. You did like you all know it wasn't Lucretia. Like you guys figured that out.
yeah.
But she just happened to roll a nat 20 visibly to everybody.
And now we have to deal with the consequences.
And escape into... So, like, as the guards were approaching the train, you guys could kind of, explain yourselves and be like, hey, it was this Asimar, and you could describe what she looks like. But at that point, she did disappear into the crowd. Like, that's what she rolled. Like...
I mean, the rest of us shouldn't get arrested because we know who it was. We can
you got.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, roll a group. Okay, you other four, roll a group persuasion check. I'm gonna set the DC at 15. As long as two of you beat a 15, persuasion check.
If not,
Okay,
we
I got
all
a
go to
15.
jail.
Guys,
Oh,
you guys suck.
Well, she escaped and jumped off the train and
Wait,
ran
did it-
past all of you.
Wait, we're missing Reggie. Reggie could make a 15. Oh!
You guys suck.
So you all try to like explain and like
Mark
put the
of the
blame on
beast.
Lucretia and wait,
Advantage.
Ark!
Oh, I have an
Elspeth.
advantage left.
Yes.
I do have an advantage left.
Hey, Adam, can I give my advantage to one of them? I don't want them getting arrested.
Well, let's see if you need to. If Jeremy rolls, okay. Jeremy,
Okay.
okay. You can give your advantage to somebody.
Okay, who needs it? Jeremy?
You could give it to
I already used mine.
yeah, you could give it to either. Well, Gerunder's a -1, so don't give it to him.
You have to roll for the other 3 people, the NPCs, or they don't care if they go to prison.
Wait,
If you want to roll it, you have a +5.
wait. Reggie, did Reggie roll?
Yeah, I did. I got 6.
Oh, but Reggie rolls at +5, so I would probably give it
Yeah,
to Reggie.
I'll give it to Reggie.
Okay.
Reggie, roll that with advantage.
don't give it to me.
Also, Keycar's
Somebody
giving
can do
out.
Oh, Keycard just gave advantage to who?
It doesn't say, he just gave 200 whatevers.
Also, the Apollyon gave 150 to whoever has
Oh.
the most cats.
I have 2 cats in this room.
I have 3 cats. They're not with me at the moment, but I have 3 cats.
I don't have
think
any cats.
I think I probably have
Keycar is
negative
giving
stats.
advantage to anybody who needs it.
So Reggie,
Take it.
Reggie, you go ahead and roll advantage with.
Great.
Oh!
Nat fucking 20.
Oh, you say that it was Asimar that murdered the man and then ran off to the crowd?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I believe you. And all the guards turn in and start to chase this Asimar, described as blonde Asimar, exactly how Lucretia described her character earlier on.
She's a harlot.
She's a harlot that sneaks. Oh my god. When she got busted trying to sneak into that dagger, and I knew that she was the murderer the whole time, like I knew, like I was like, oh shit. She's fucking busted from the whole time.
If that was,
But then everybody thought it was Jambalaya from like the get go.
Jambalaya.
From the get go, everybody suspected.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Okay.
It's awfully handsy.
yeah. Guys, everybody,
He either turns you on or off. I mean,
everybody.
Game guys.
Nobody gets arrested then, but all the guards and all of you 7 are now hunting down Lucretia. That is your new lifelong goal, to get Lucretia arrested. That is the guard's goal, to get Lucretia arrested. But she does have a pretty good head start, so she's pretty safe.
I don't have disguised self, so I can go out this for a while.
Yeah.
Fucking do. Bloody.
Yeah.
I
Everybody,
swear that I will not wear clothes until we catch the harlequin.
I'm gonna give you all another minute to plug anything you want to plug. So, Reggie, I know you got a podcast. What's your podcast? Not Reggie.
Yeah, so it's the Ashland Chronicles. It's every Monday in the new year. It's going to be I run a D&D campaign, and it's going to be a story from the point of view of one of my characters. I'm doing it to get some voiceover work done. So
Awesome.
yeah, Ashland Chronicles on all your platforms.
Awesome. And then Lucretia, you bad murderer, you. Hey, wait. Hey. What was your motive for killing Baker, by the way?
Yeah, this asshole wouldn't marry me. He wouldn't leave his fucking wife.
Okay. I
I got a little pissed about being a side piece.
Okay. I just wanted to catch that before we
He does
ended the
this.
stream.
This is the thing that Actually, he does. Elspeth is the result of one of those side pieces.
Oh yeah, I know.
You were never a side piece to Reggie.
Oh shit! Yes, yeah, you were Reggie's whole
Play
wife. Wait, everybody knew that you were shacking up with Reggie also, right? I think we figured that out, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because basically they were like, "Why do you have this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking. That's why."
So like Reggie was like your alibi only until like it was only supposed to be till like midnight, 1 a.m. and then you weren't supposed to have it.
If I was the murderer.
Yeah.
If I wasn't the murderer, he was my alibi all night long.
Yeah. But yes.
But also, I want to say this: Adam is a little shit because I have a feeling he was like, "Oh, you know who would be really good at being a murderer, but would also get caught."
Dragonbait is always the murderer. If you ever,
I was legit waiting for him to pick me.
Hey, listen to me. This is true talk right now. If you're playing like a deception game with Dragonbait, aka Rachel, I think I usually say Rachel, aka Dragonbait.
Yes.
She is always the murderer. By the way,
no,
so
okay, let me back
just
this
saying
up.
that.
She always is a murderer.
No, I'm not.
Murderer.
So let me back this up. The only reason that Adam always thinks I'm the bad guy is because my friend Tim is involved in these games, and Tim is like, "Oh yeah, it's Rachel," and for some reason everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Tim's right." No, Tim is always the bad
Tim's
guy.
always right.
I'm just the one that I'm always getting in problems.
Tim's always right. Hey Rachel, hey, what do you want to plug?
Hey!
Yeah, you can find me at 20-Sided Adventures. We're a space-themed D&D podcast. I think we
Super
have
good.
some... Yeah, I think we have some Christmas stuff coming out. It's a little late. Sorry, things have been crazy.
Hey, did you ever send me that to listen?
No, because it's
okay. I was gonna say, if so, I feel really bad for not listening to it, but I didn't think you sent it to me.
I don't have it yet. I'm sorry.
She sent me a message. It was like, "Hey, would you be able to listen to this episode and like listen to it before I post it live?" I was like, "I think I could," and then I was thinking like, I don't think she was to me.
I have
DB, if you ever need that, you can also ask me. I'm always glad to listen.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So here's the thing that happened. I didn't realize that one of the players in the game literally sounds like they pick up their mic and juggle it in the air while.
Hey, Johnny! Is it Johnny? Do you play with Johnny?
No. And then I didn't.
Hey, stop that, bitch!
And then I was having computer issues where like trying to download the things into my program was just taking forever. Like one of them took all night to download into the program. And I was like,
fuck.
Yeah. And then, it's Christmas Eve and I'm in my room like, my family's like, get your ass down here. And I'm like,
come and do family shit. My family's sitting outside the door right now being like, what is the fuck is she doing?
Solving a murder, goddammit.
God damn it, I solved it!
Jeez.
We got there.
Goddammit, I'm trying to solve a murder.
Anyway, let other people plug.
Drundu.
I have no plugs.
Yes, you do. You are at Drundu.
I am at Drundu, and I have opinions about things and stuff. And you should like them.
And sometimes he DMs and sometimes he plays in our Discord play by text.
Yeah, Durando, I adore you. You are so much fun in the Discord.
It's so fun.
Oh, he's so much fun. Period.
Durando, I forgot to capitalize your G. I'm sorry. Next up. Moving
on.
Moving on.
Someone more important. Come on.
Tiana.
All right. Hi guys. I'm part of Quest and Chaos. We stream 4 days a week at the moment. So we have Mondays Natural One. We have Tuesdays Chaos Agents. Wednesdays is board games, and Saturdays is Call of Cthulhu. At some point, we'll actually play Call of Cthulhu on this stream because I really want to. If you want, Adam, I'll volunteer to be firm. I'll run it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would play like
So
anything.
fun.
I'll be a player for anything.
I have had a lot of experience with a really good GM, so I'm a little nervous about actually running Call of Cthulhu, but I would also really like to.
Do it, coward.
Bite me, DB.
Yeah, murderer. You shut up, Dragonbait. You murdered everybody.
But as,
Harleton.
Oh, what did I call it? Carlton?
A harleton.
a harleton.
Harleton.
But as Duke Fleeg was kind enough to point out, we are doing a 12-hour live stream on the 1st. We're starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time and it's going until 10 p.m. Pacific time.
Holy shit.
It is for charity. We are raising money for Paws and Stripes that connects veterans with shelter animals. So
Oh, wow.
come and hang out with us. We'll be doing Q&As. We'll be doing board games. We will be having a gauntlet where we have the D&D people from Natural One and Quest and Chaos Agents fighting whatever the hell Thomas comes up with. It might be a Tarrasque. I don't know at this point. We're all be level 8. We'll all probably die horribly. It'll be great.
Can you also give me one of those doggos?
I mean...
A dog?
Sweetheart, my love, come and visit my cats.
Okay.
You think I'm kidding? Come visit my cats. They will love someone else to love on. But yeah, so we stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and then on this upcoming Wednesday, we'll be doing a 12-hour stream. Come and hang out with us and support our veterans and shelter animals. It's a great cause. And
Pretty sure I'm the busiest person in all of D&D.
You know what? Not only do I play like 4 times a week, I also do a lot of editing for our YouTube channel and and I also produce the podcast. So you're not wrong. I am really busy.
Mad props.
I mean, I love this. Like, I get to spend my life playing D&D and Call of Cthulhu and board games with my best friends. Like, it's awesome. I get to live the dream.
Yeah, it is.
The dream.
Jeremy's
turn.
And last but not least, you know what? I should have swapped the order because Jeremy, you were last but not least last time too. But yes, Jeremy, aka Ark, aka Dice Talk.
Yeah, what's up? I'm Jeremy. So I do have I have a podcast that has a few episodes out. I haven't added very much in the last year or so, but you can still find that on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. It is called Dice Talk. We talk about, interview some people. We talk about D&D, tabletop RPGs, board games, things like that. I have a Twitter, which is at Dice Talk Show. I don't post too much on there, but if you do go to my Instagram, which is Dice Talk Show, I post a lot of things on there a lot of times, especially related to D&D, miniatures I've painted, images of different things I'm interested related to Dungeons & Dragons or board games. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Also, if you go to dmsguild.com, I am the author and publisher of a one-shot adventure.
Yes.
It'll take you from level 1 to 3, and I have some side quests and things as well. It's called The Plight of the Blight Thief. I have that on there as a pay what you want title, so you can pay $0, $1, $5, whatever you want. Money's cool, but I don't really expect monetary reward. If you can just leave me a rating or a review, that would be really appreciated.
Guys,
I'll have to drop that link later because I have a bunch of new players that I'm trying to get through, and that's amazing.
Please,
I'll put it on the Discord.
I'm not kidding. I'm not just trying to amp up Jeremy because he's a patron or anything like that. Like, honestly, this module adventure campaign, really, it's like a full level, what did you say, 1 to 3 level,
1 to 3 and then a little side quest.
Yeah, like a mini campaign. It's when he posted it is insane that he posted this as a pay what you want. It is at I think I dropped between $5 and $10 on it. I bought it, and it worth every penny. It is definitely worth at least $5, if not more. I couldn't believe that he posted it as a pay what you want. It is super high quality, like writing, maps, everything about it is super good intro campaign for new characters. Like easy to ramp into like any other like campaign. Even if you were doing like a published campaign, it'd be good to use that to ramp up into a published campaign. But yes, everybody.
Yeah, I really need to find this because I have family members that I'm running through brand new stuff.
Plight of
Yeah, I'll put a thing on the Discord.
Please.
Yes. Plight of the Blight Thief, or Blight of the Plight of the Blight Thief. Yes, it's very rhymey. And seriously, check it out. Like, it's pay what you want. You could, in theory, just like grab it. But I would definitely suggest dropping a few bucks for it, because even if I will say, like, you could pay $0 for it, and then after, like, you could read through it and then say, like, yes, I want to contribute some money for that, and then like pay even $1 or more. And but yes, definitely worth it for a new intro level campaign. Like, the map alone is substantial. So thank you all so much for joining me. Hey, thank you 5 all for being patrons of One Shot Onslaught and Halfway to Heroes. I will say, I say this on, I think, almost like every podcast episode. Every single dollar that you all contribute to the show goes like right back into. So I have to pay for hosting for 2 shows, Halfway to Heroes and One Shot Onslaught, for website hosting, podcast hosting, and then like software for like music. There's like some music software we had to pay for. There's some like different software for like Zoom. Zoom's like $10 a month, $15 a month, which we use obviously for like these calls. So the costs pile on and pile on and pile on. So every single dollar that you guys contribute is a massive help. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. Thank you all so much for like not only supporting the show, but also like joining these one shots, because this was like, we did one last week.
Yeah.
I think we did
I
one.
Surprised. I was so surprised that we did the one today. I was like Adam,
it was pretty quick.
Let's do this.
I'm not kidding. Like, I think I probably look forward to these more than you guys do. Like, I really.
I don't know about that.
No, I really do think I do. Like, I was. I think it was last night. I asked Brittany, my wife, like, "Hey, what are we doing this weekend?" She's like, "Well, I gotta dye my hair Friday night," and I was like, "Well, so you're gonna be gone?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, so that means I could do I could play with my friends. Like I'm not kidding. I really do think I look forward to this as much, if not more, than you all do. So thank you all for just, I don't know, supporting the shows, for keeping us running, for helping me with all the maintenance fees that come along with hosting 2 podcasts, and just like, not only that, just for like playing with me. Like, this was so much fun for me. I genuinely did this stream tonight just because I wanted to play with you 5. Like,
and it's so much fun to play with you, Adam. Like, this was a really cool idea. This is a really cool campaign. Awesome.
Yeah, I like this.
Like, I'm a huge Agatha Christie fan, and I just watched Knives Out.
Oh, is it good? I want to see that so bad. Don't the spoilers. I want to see that so bad.
Spoilers, but it's so good.
I saw this module a while ago. It came out like 2 months ago, I think, on DM's Guild, and it's been in the top 10 like since then. But I didn't really have a place for it in our podcast on One Shot Onslaught, like, because you need to have like these generic characters. like it's more serious, and also like you need like these pre-made characters to play them. So I wasn't really able to play that on One Shot Onslaught. So I was like, well, that's a really cool concept, but I'll never be able to play it. And then
to me, that was fun. I really liked how like I kind of had to embody a character
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
else came up with. It was pretty
It
cool.
was like improv theater.
yeah,
And
Yes.
because I got to like dive into the head of, okay, what does Elsbeth feel about this derelict father of hers? No one suspected Elsbeth, and I was like, she has a great motive for killing her father.
everybody had a really good motive, but like Gerundu even said in Discord like an hour, like 2-3 hours ago, he was like, I have no idea how to play this character because it's a pre-made character. It's not really something that you come up with yourself. So like that's why I almost didn't run this one.
I don't know,
Right?
maybe it's because I have a theater background and I'm used to other people making my characters. This is just theater for me.
That's
So-
why I
That's what
almost
I liked
didn't
about
run.
it.
Yeah, well, that's why I almost didn't run it. I was like, I think it would be cool, but I don't know if I could get 5+ people to sign on to playing these
Oh, hell
characters that are pretty much pre-made for them. I was like,
Fuck yeah.
that's
I'll
why.
play
That's
whatever
what.
kind of shit you want to throw at me.
Join. Hey,
That's pretty cool.
hey, join our Discord, bit.ly/one-shot Discord. Like I said in Discord, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna play this one. If not, I had 2 other modules. I was gonna run either Midnight Violet Midnight or Midnight Violet, I think it's called, by Jeff Stevens, who we've run like 10 of him on One Shot Onslaught, or oh shoot, I can't think of it. I had another one also like planned and ready to go for tonight. Like I was not 100% sure I was gonna run this module because it's so different. I didn't know how it was gonna go. I thought it could have been a train wreck, but holy hell, you guys killed it! Like you guys did so good, all 5 of you guys. Thank you guys so much for just completely. I think this is like Orla. Oh my god, I think is that it? I've said it like 3 times tonight. Yes.
Honest.
Or like
Orla, yes, Orla. I've said it 3 or 4 times tonight. I think this is how she imagined this adventure to go. I think you guys killed it. I think you guys did so good. Dragon Bait?
Yes.
Kudos.
You
Thank
kicked
you.
ass.
You escaped.
away with it.
You escaped with a nat 20. Good job.
Yes.
Good
The
job.
first one for me tonight, which is great.
Look. Oh wait.
But
What is that? Mitch rolled a nat 20. What is that? That's the last roll.
Yeah,
of the
that
night.
was the
was
last
the-
roll trying to not
The
get
not go to
arrested.
jail roll.
Yes, that was the not go to jail roll. Okay, yeah, I was like, wait, why'd he roll?
But
Okay, yes. So
also,
yes,
I would love to play this module again.
we really could.
And I mean,
Yeah,
that's the cool thing.
And
Right,
you know what? It is 0 prep for me because honestly, like, I got to sit back like the entire time. Like you guys did the entire thing. You guys were like, You guys determined the room search, everything.
The only reason why I would like to do it again, and I also like to have more time with a character, because I came home from work and went, okay, let's put all of this information into D&D Beyond, and then I was like, fuck. What?
Yeah. We could definitely like tomorrow we could run this again. You 5 and I could roll a
D8 and D8.
D8 and determine like, okay, who's the murderer this time? And that's what I did, and it was Dragonbait. And the funny thing is, like, me and Dragonbait were talking earlier, and she was like, I think I'm probably gonna end up being the murderer. And I told her, I was like, I bet you are, because you're the murderer in every game we play. And then I told her, and then I sent her a text that said, or a Discord message. I was like, hey, you're the murderer, you jerk. And she was like, God, and she was pissed about it.
I didn't want to be the murderer.
I was legit sure that I was gonna wind up being the murderer because I was like,
So was I.
if to be brutally honest, like I wanted Gerunda to be the murderer really bad Because I was like, not only did I think Geronda would kill it as the murderer, but like I also thought like the train conductor. I was like, that would be really fucking funny for him to be the murderer, but also be searching people. Like, I don't know. I thought it'd be funny, but I rolled it. I didn't want me to be the murderer. I did definitely want one of you 5 to be the murderer, but like we're getting into the weeds for the stream, but you 5 killed it. Dragon Bait. Obviously you did very good. You escaped. Barely. Like you were found out, but you rolled it. Okay, well, like you were found out, but you rolled a nat 20, so you escaped. So
I was definitely found out. That was a problem.
Yeah. So Jeremy, good call. Good idea. You fucking killed it. Everybody, seriously, you 5, thank you all for being patrons. Thank you all for joining us. I honestly might run this again. I don't know. I might run again.
I want to play it if you run it again.
And
Coward.
Everyone hope Tiana runs a Call of Cthulhu game and I will play.
I have been talking about that.
Hey.
Like, Adam, if you will host it, I will run it.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Well, all of you could.
Whoa, I didn't know you would run it.
I'll run it. I'll fucking run it.
She just said that.
I don't need a fucking excuse to play Dungeons and Dragons or a Call of Cthulhu or Call of Cthulhu, any tabletop RPG. I don't need an excuse to be a player. I'm only ever a DM, so I don't need an excuse to be a player. So.
Well, and I always feel bad for people like you who are perpetual DMs. Like, I want to get you guys into actually playing and going out and doing this shit and being in our shoes. So yeah, I'll be the keeper if you let
my hell.
I'll tell you something else that might be fun.
What's up, Drondu?
Instead of creating our own characters, we each create a random character and pass it.
And give it to the other person.
Right? Yeah.
Wait,
I like that. I like it.
If we do that, I want to at least have like a day to learn like about my
Oh
character.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Adam was like, "Here's your character at 2 PM while I'm at work."
Dragon Bait. And then I also had to tell her, what was it, like 8 o'clock or 7:30? Like 20 minutes before the stream, I was like, "Hey, Dragon Bait, you're the murderer."
Oh, right.
I am sorry. I'm sorry.
I was literally prepped all day to be the murderer.
I went out and killed actual people.
Spoiler.
In preparation to be a murderer.
Spoiler: if I would have rolled myself, I would have re-rolled it. But that was the very first roll I did. It ended up being Dragon Bait. So like, hell yeah, she's gonna be the murderer. But if I would have rolled myself, I would have I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have had me be the.
It would have been less interesting.
If I had been running this, I would have been like, roll. Oh, that's me. That's me again. Oh, great. And just had to keep going until it wasn't me anymore.
I mean, that's
never
fair.
would have been. In complete defiance of the laws of probability, you would just come up every single time.
That was literally the first roll I did was Dragon Bait. Literally the first roll I did. But if it was me, I would have re-rolled. If it was anybody else, would have kept it. I
kept thinking, like, what if it's not even one of us? For some reason, I felt like it had to be one of us.
Yeah, like I mean, I had 3 people. I was like, that would. Yeah, I was like, that would be kind of annoying if it was one of my 3 people. So that's why I honestly did like.
It would have to be one of us.
Yes, yeah, like it could have obviously like mechanically been one of my 3,
Sure.
but I would have re-rolled it.
Probability because it was 5 versus 3.
Yeah.
But I think the game wouldn't have been the same.
Well, right, because you don't want the NPCs to be the people that you're.
Yeah, I mean,
Although I had my money on the Ice Lady, I really did.
The Ice Lady is written to be kind of
kind
of a bitch.
kind of an asshole.
One of the things about the secret lover is it says that she did it spur of the moment when she saw him just sleeping, and she wouldn't kill again, but she would do what she had to get away. That's why I was like, invisibility!
Bye!
Deuces!
I did, yeah. Oh, I do feel bad. Like, yeah, none of you guys got to do any combat tonight. You guys
That
could have
was
had
perfect.
combat with Blue Shield, the like Warforged bodyguard, or obviously like you could have done combat with Lucretia, but she pieced out with invisibility.
Yeah, I did. Also, the Warforged showed up, and I automatically texted Adam going, "What the fuck is this? Is this to make sure you guys catch me? What's happening?"
That was Drundu saying, "I'm gonna go get the fucking Warforged out and see what happens." That's why one of the checks, I think you guys like all saw him not be there, or no? I don't. No, you all were busy like checking your room. Yeah. Yeah, you messaged me, and everybody was like busy with checking a room out. And
Also, can I just, Adam, you did such a phenomenal job running this. Like, there are so many batons that you have to keep. It's kind of a module, and you fucking killed it. You did a great job.
I'm gonna say, like, that's why I was seriously a breath away from not running this module. I really thought, I was like,
I'm glad you did.
I was like,
so much going on, but you killed it.
Listen, I wasn't gonna run it, and then like when I mentioned it, I think like 3 or 4 of you were like, "Holy shit, that sounds so fun!" And I was like,
Do it.
I was like, "Well, now I'm stuck. Gotta run this."
Well, the thing is Adam goes, "Oh, there's this that I want to run," and I was like, "Well, no, fuck, I'm tired, but now I have to." Stay
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Dragon Bear was like, "Oh shit, now I gotta do it." I was like, "Oh fuck," and then like everybody else was like, "That sounds so fucking good. I'm in." And I was like, "Oh shit, I guess I will do it."
My family flew down from Alaska, and I'm in my nephew's bedroom instead of out socializing with them because I wanted to play this fucking module.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think that was a selling point when Tiana was like, "Nah, I'm in it." I told my family, and they were cool with it. And I was like, "Well, fuck, I guess we're doing it."
No, I'm the same way. I don't really need an excuse to play D&D. I'll make it work if I have to.
That's how I am. Yeah.
If no one else will play it, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the RP team.
We're the P team.
Yeah, so you guys are quite literally the P team, except this was a little bit different. But yeah, so I'm going to, just for the sake of the stream not being like 4 hours long, when somebody finds this module or adventure on YouTube, just so that they don't see like 4.5 hours long and be like, fuck that, I'm not watching that. I am going to end the stream, but I will not yet end the call. Join us on Patreon, patreon.com/OneShotOnslaught. If you want to be eligible to play with us, $1 a month gets you able to play with us or play with me. So everybody,
Why wouldn't
I
we?
need $5 Canadian to this.
yeah, honestly, like we did one last week, which was kind of crazy, but I'm gonna end it right now. So.